This is GMS New Orleans coming at you with another live camp. As we always do, we start off by giving infinite honor and infinite praise to Yahweh. Double honors once again to the elders apostles of GMS, which is Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Right? As we start camp off, we come out here diligently to teach, all right, the scriptures of Yahweh Shem Shai, to wake up 12 tribes of the so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, all right, to teach the sound doctrine of the scriptures, all right, which we diligently do, all right, week in, week out, all right. We also come out to warn the other nations, to tell them their judgment that's coming down from the Most High, all right, as we see, the Most High is going to judge this world, which is simply what I'm going to start off with, because this world here that we're in, all right, that's guided and controlled by Esau, Edom, it's a world that's filled with, filled in under the vibration of Satan, man, all right, and this so-called white man has everybody bamboozled and fooled and under the delusion, man, right? You think everything is hunky-dory, all good, everything is going to be all right, and it's not, all right? Start me off with what I told you.
This is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all the people and the veil that is spread over all the nations.
All right, you see, this so-called white man has a veil. He has a covering over all nations, all right? Everybody's fooled, all right? Just about everybody here in Babylon is fooled. But the nations around the world have woken to who the devil is, this so-called white man, all right? All the nations have woken up to his rhetoric, his propaganda, and his bullshit, all right? And a lot of nations, the kings of those nations, they're calling them out, right along with the prophets and teachers of the Lord, all right? And that's what we're set here to do. We're set here, all right, to set the record straight for the scriptures, all right? Who's the Son of Man? Who's the Israelites? All right? And who's going to be ruling this next coming world? And what's going to happen in this world for us, utter destruction happening, man. All right? This devil here, he makes you think everything's going to be all right through democracy and bullshit. All right? And he set up these, what the elites call lesser luminaries, these entertainers, motivational speakers, these goddamn pastors, and these ball playing niggas, man. All of them are set to what? Distract and keep you in furthermore delusion. All right? Read it one more time.
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain,
all right,
the face of the covering cast over all the people,
right,
and the veil that is spread over all the nations.
And that veil is definitely spread over all nations, man. All right. Oh, man, go ahead, brother. I got one for you too.
It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way."
One more time.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Yeah, the mystery of iniquity is already full and swinging, full of power. That's what it's going into. All right, go ahead.
Only he who now will let,
which is the Most High. The Most High let this devil be in control and do what he do. All right, give me that in Psalms the 50th chapter. The Lord says, "Thou hast thought us that thou was altogether one as thyself."
Gotcha.
Read that again.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Yeah, until he be taken out of the way. And the Most High is set for the time for the so-called white man to be taken out of the way. All right, because what has he been doing since he have come out of those Caucasus Mountains, man? As the caveman, coming down in the rebirth, all right, during the Renaissance, what has he been doing? Pure wickedness, man. And before that, he was doing it. All right, this devil has set forth, all right, the instruments of wickedness, all right, set up by the Roman Catholic Church, all right, as a cornerstone of wickedness, man. And these devils have gone on to do what? New heights are going to really govern the world in wickedness. Everybody, including the nations, are ready to bust loose to do whatever goddamn comes to their minds, man. That's what you're seeing on the TikToks, the Grams of the world, the Facebooks of the world, people just being degenerates, man. all out fucking degeneracy is at an all-time high. All out niggerism is at an all-time high, man. All right? You can be all that you can be, and you gotta look like the most degenerate piece of shit that you can ever be. Hair colors, piercings, tats. All right? The different fucking challenges. Oh my. The challenges will blow your fucking mind when they come up every goddamn week, man. Every hour they come up with a new goddamn challenge. Oh, douse your body with alcohol and set yourself on fire. Really? You know? Shake your ass on the freeway while and moving in the fast lane. It's all type of stupid shit, man. But it's all set up by who? The so-called white man to do it. And he got agents, all right, set this shit forth. And what you got? You got the youth, the so-called generation. What generation is it? Generation Z. Generation Z. These niggas are. It should be Generation T. Cause these niggas are through, man. These niggas are fucking through. They can't think. They can't do a goddamn thing, man. They can't function as adults. All right, and most of them just a piece of shit, man. They like according to the words of Elder Rakar, they're GMO babies. And you can see it. It thrives through them, man. All right? And a lot of you niggas too, man, when you watch a lot of people in society, especially you Latin tribes, man. Especially you fucking Latin tribes, you see that you are ready for the MOTB. You're ready to get that chip, man. Because you all dance to the tune of the so-called white man. What he says, what he does, and what he puts on the TV. You straightway get in line, man. All right, case in point, the C-19. We seen you niggas straightway got in order. Yeah. Nigga in the line behind him. Yeah, niggas going in the line, hitting you niggas. Bam, bam. Oh, come on, I got my team. You niggas got the shit, huh?
He put his hard hat on after he got his jab.
He had the fucking hard hat on when he got the jab. With the boots, man. All right? And he got a piece of baby spinach in his fucking teeth. Why are you talking? Go ahead, brother. It's crazy, man.
Verse 8, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Case in point, how the Lord's consuming him with the kid Esau. That's talking about Esau. Read it one more time.
2 Thessalonians 2, verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed.
All this had to become into play for the wicked be revealed. All right. Now we're in the times to where we can straightway call this devil out and say that you are Edomite, man. You Esau Edom. All right. The blow for blow, the history of the Caucasus Mountains, Georgia, Russia. We can go down the whole line, man. All right. We can call key people out of high regards amongst those people. All right. And how you set play of governing and taking the whole world into your power, man. Starting with Mara Anshal Bauer. Starting with Adam Weishaupt and all the other families that you conglomerate with. That's why you get that, because you brought it out earlier, right before camp. Psalms 83.
Okay.
All right? That was set in play a whole strategy, a plan. First and foremost, before we start off, let's take down these people, man. The Lord, we got in order to get power, we got to take down the Lord's people. And you did. Through the transatlantic slave trade, all right, through a lot of help from the other nations, a lot of Christianity, all right, Roman Catholicism. You did that so much, like the brother holding it too in Psalms 50, to where you done your dirt and you were looking for instant punishment, until where the Lord didn't do you nothing for a long period of time. You thought the Lord was with you. Well, damn, get that. Goddamn, he must be with us. We jacking his people up. He's letting us do it. So let's continue to do it. And then guess what? Your ass went beyond what the Lord set you. You had a particular job. You ever seen a nigga at the job like that? Like, nigga, all the nigga supposed to do, yeah. And that's him, man. Nigga went overboard. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
And what things have you done? Rape, rob, and murder the Israelites, man. Butchered the Israelites, man. The Latino woman, the Native American woman, you butchered them. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you hung them, shot them, drug them, split them in half, butt broke. You did all type of shit, man. And that's just what's been documented. That's just what's been documented in your records, man. Lord only knows, not me that. The Lord only knows what you've done really behind the scenes, man. You fucking devil. Go ahead.
Your sins have reached unto heaven.
Yeah. This nigga just went all out he's diabolical, man. This nigga just went all out smooth crazy.
Killing spree.
But that's what you do when a nigga had no power, never had power for what he does. He overuses power, man. He become, what they say, totalitarian, man. This nigga just wigs the fuck out. That's you. And then the Lord calls you a child too, man. So you just, like, a lot of shit you do, it just pure childish. You know? You don't have no, you a bastard child, and you got the keys to the whole goddamn world, man. And you a Satanist. This nigga crazy. This nigga then straight lost it. So what you did? You devised the plan, take us down, and you went and you did what? You put yourself in our seat. That's in the scripture. I'm gonna get it in a minute. You put yourself in our seat, said you the people, and then you devise another scheme to lie to the whole world, man. You've been lying since you've been in power, man.
Shit, he been lying since he was Cain.
Yeah. You know?
He been lying since the garden. If I could say, you had that devil JFK say, power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah, that's why they had to blow his goddamn brains out, you know? Which that guy, you know, same thing goes for Abraham. There was them two, you might well say, that's them two, you look at them, the parallel, what it is?
The policies were damn near parallel.
Everything, the people names, the cabinet, the people who they were associated with was running nick for nick, man. Somebody get that for me. You know, you might well say them niggas was reincarnated, 45 years later at the same goddamn people, right? Hey. They had to blow his goddamn brains out, man. Because what? He went against everything that the elites was setting up. He really stepped outside of the plans of what the elites wanted. Right, because what they did with the North and the South, all right, down here, which the North was already, in full effect of trying to turn everything into corporate slavery. Down here in the South, they just want to chattel slavery. Niggas, oh, how you doing there, boss? Work on the field. But there was what? They was also destroying the product. The product was who? The slaves. They was killing us, beating us, working the shit out of us. Then what happened with the North and the elites? Hey man, we need a new plan, because if you keep doing that, we ain't gonna really have nobody. Let's start making everybody. Let's make them corporate slaves. And they had that whole thing going on with the union and shit. And they were like, well, if these niggas don't have work, and they gonna work for a little bit of them, we ain't gonna have no jobs and shit. It was a lot of shit going on. And these devils did what? They took down their own people. That's why I say you gotta go look at my man's Houston Mullins. He tell you. He broke down that whole thing about the South and the North. Them devils really gave the South faulty weapons and shit to fight against the North. In which we know these devils, they control both sides of the war. Any war is a banker's war, and they control both sides. All right? And they don't give a damn about the bodies, the people, a damn thing, man.
Just care about more money.
More money, because war brings for what? Money. All right? The bodies, everything is about money, man. And the interest.
And power.
And power, man. And these devils don't give a damn. And then, like I said, what they will do, they will set up a coup, a so-called fake leader that's really a U.S. agent, and set him in place. All right? So he can govern and power, he can govern and have power over the people under the policies of the U.S., man. They've been doing this shit. Niggas so mind blown, like, man. Go ahead, what you had? Why did brother get this? You had something, right? Yeah, bring it out real fast.
I get 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which had been so long without fruit shall be declared.
Yeah, it's been declared now, man, because the truth has been put in the corner in the dark for so long. Only now that the Lord has woken up his men, all right, starting with Abba Bivens on down to the least of us today, the truth has sprung up now, man. The truth has sprung up so much, it's like a damn wildfire, man.
Yes.
All right? You got people all around the world, Scandinavia. You got people from the Philippines, all throughout Germany, Iceland, Switzerland, commenting on the Men of the Lord pages, man, and giving praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, wherever they may be. All right. Only now the truth has sprung up, and it's what it. Somebody hold on that Wisdom of Solomon 5, man, because it struck fear in these devils, man, and they know who we are too. All right. Yeah. But the final one, they got the one with the pictures. They got one with pictures of them. It's like I forgot the name of that damn page. It's a picture, like little box of pictures of them. They had the boxes of the people and different people that names and stuff. But go ahead.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
And who has afflicted us? Esau, Edom. Starting with the elites. All right, start with the bankers, the power elites. All right, those are the ones that have afflicted us, man. All right, and we standing boldly in their kingdom. All right, bringing them up on charges, man. What they done us, and telling them that we, first and foremost, we're not gonna do a damn thing, but our power is gonna start with Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna do it, man. All right, then the Lord give us the power, all right, to handle our business too with you devils, man. Go ahead.
It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
And these devils have afflicted us. They still do. Make a man clock in at fucking 3 in the goddamn morning, man. It don't work until 6 in the afternoon or some shit. These devils do some dirty shit, man. Then they get you to work around all type of concrete, different shit, and the shit really poisonous, man. And they give you the big C word. I'm gonna find it for you in a minute.
They come back years later. Oh, by the way, lead is poisonous. Oh, by the way, asbestos is poisonous.
Yeah.
After you already got lung cancer, all kind of putrid sores and diseases. Oh, by the way, that factory you've been working at for 40 years, it's been killing you.
Yeah. And it done some guys like that with me when I worked in Houston, man. Them dudes been working there for 45, 50 years, just about. All right. And then all of a sudden they tell them that the rings that they use as gaskets for the pipes and different shit like that had asbestos in it. Now them dudes got asbestos in their lungs, man.
One of the other things they said, the most famous one is, after 40 years, he's innocent. You know?
Statute of limitations. Yeah. But this devil knows in advance that it's going to kill you. They have the top scientists. They do all these experiments. They know what's harmful and what's not harmful. But they act like, we just discovered that this causes lung cancer last month.
Yeah.
Like, they knew the whole time.
Yeah. Whole families be affected because those men go home.
Yeah.
They women wash the clothes in the same washer and dryer that the whole family got to use. You know?
Right.
Yeah, women getting asbestos. How the hell she get it?
Right.
You know,
Right.
she didn't go to those, coal mines or plants or whatever. Came home with it.
It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And that's Esau, man. He makes no account of our labors. All right, our ancestors built this country. Issachar is still building this country. And he makes no account of our labors. He's like, I did that. Oh, Negroes are lazy. How you gonna build a civilization and then call the people that built it lazy?
Once they stop working for free.
And when you devils, when sharecropping was going on, you didn't know how to do a goddamn thing, man.
Yeah.
They had the horses. You didn't know how to put the horseshoes on the horses. You didn't know how to beat blacksmiths, gunsmiths, and all that shit, man. Jake had to teach us. It started with our brothers, the Native Americans, man. You motherfuckers ain't know how to survive the winter, which we coming in the winter now. You devils were freezing the goddamn dead until Gad showed you how to survive, how to use the resources around you. The buffalo wasn't supposed to be just slaughtered the goddamn dead. You supposed to use them for the coat, the meat, to basically survive the winter. What you did, you just went on a goddamn killing spree, man. Right?
And they killed a lot of those buffalo off just to kill off Gad's food source. Just killed them for no reason.
Yeah. You a fucking devil, man. And that's why we call you the devil. You're women too, because a lot of you goddamn dog assholes, you cave bitches, man. You got a lot of history, wicked history that you done too. Starting with Patty Cannon and what's her girl name? Margaret Singer, man. And get that. That's real pictures, man. There's real pictures that these devils was cutting loose on, man.
Yeah, that's millions,
What is it?
millions and millions of skulls. Buffalo skulls.
The fuck? He's trying to tell you shit.
You ain't supposed to kill animals like that, man. You ain't supposed to chop trees and shit down like that, right? It's a way of going about doing things, but you don't govern yourself by the Bible. But you put on your money in God we trust. That's why we tell you that, we say it all the time. It's that God that you talking about is Satan, man. You trust Satan. Satan is the one that gave you the power to reign and rule, all right, with all wickedness, man. All right?
Look at the precept to back up
Go ahead.
the point you just made. Yeah, Esau does everything clean contrary to righteousness and the law, statutes, and commandments. Hence why this planet is in the chaotic state it's in. This is Isaiah 24. I'm going to start at 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 24, verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Yeah, the haughty people of the earth do language, man. All right. In this world, is you look at how things are going, for as the world, this world is really the world is crumbling, man. Under the inhabitants thereof, man.
Right.
Okay. They got roadways, bridges, mountainsides just crumbling, falling apart. Buildings, the fucking buildings that we have down here, just pieces. They got a building down there now. Just pieces of the building just falling off day by day. All right. Sinkholes and all type of cracks and crevices in the ground. Hey, man, the fucking earth is tired of you goddamn devils, man. That's why you think there's earthquakes every goddamn way. The earth is sick of you. It really is fighting you back. All right. All you devils do is flack. You just flack all day, stealing oil from different countries with your machines. All right, and all you do is sit up there and you charge people every goddamn thing. Gas. They have so many Edomites and guys that came out showed that cars can run off water, cars can run off air.
They all dead.
And they all goddamn dead. You right. They blew the brains of all those people out, man. All right? You devils are just pure wicked, man. Because you all about money. You all about power and rule. All right? That's why the Lord gonna send you Yahushua to set your ass right, man. All right? You devils are finna go down, man. All right? Like, bring it out with the so we can just get that out of the way.
You might read that verse 5 real quick.
Okay. Yeah, this show so we can get that out of the way.
Okay.
Like I said, when we say something, we can back it up. These devils, like I said, when we say certain people like John F. Kennedy and Abraham Lincoln were pretty much the same. They were. You might well say them guys were reincarnated. They were all fighting to change what? The dollar and keep the bankers out. All right? And what happened by them trying to keep the bankers out, the bankers sent what? For killers. The kill their ass, man. Turning the dollar back into silver or the silverback. All right? Running the bankers out of here. You can just show it like that real slow. Kind of zoom in. Damn. And read that. Go back there and read that one because they're gonna say, "Oh, he got killed in the Lincoln."
Hey.
Yeah, that brother is ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw the different people that was in both of their, cabinets, and the people that they associated with. And you see a lot of physical similarities in their characteristics. And when we actually go to the list of things that happened during their lifetimes, it's also very similar so-called coincidences. Lincoln. Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846. Kennedy was elected to Congress in 1946. Lincoln was elected president in 1860. Kennedy was elected president in 1960. Lincoln's wife lost a child while living in the White House. Kennedy's wife lost a child while living in the White House. Lincoln was directly concerned with civil rights, the so-called Civil War. Kennedy was directly concerned with civil rights, the civil rights movement, what those both involved. Jake.
Yeah. Because I think the other guy, you go look at the one with the pictures, I think one of them was Frederick Douglass. Yeah, Frederick Douglass and all type of other motherfuckers in the cabinet. Lincoln had some other dude, man.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, you know?
Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy who told him not to go to theater number 1. Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln who told him not to go to Dallas number 2.
Come on, man.
Lincoln was shot in the back of the head in the presence of his wife. Kennedy was shot in the back of the head in the presence of his wife. Lincoln was shot in Ford Theater. Kennedy was shot in a Lincoln made by Ford.
Come on, man.
Lincoln was shot on a Friday. Kennedy was shot on a Friday. Lincoln's assassin, John Wilkes Booth, was known by 3 names comprised of 15 letters. The assassin of Kennedy, Lee Harvey Oswald, was known by 3 names comprised of 15 letters. Booth shot Lincoln in a theater and fled to a warehouse. Oswald shot Kennedy from a warehouse and fled to a theater.
Come on, that's crazy.
Booth was killed before being brought to trial. Oswald was killed before being brought to trial. There were theories that Booth was part of a greater conspiracy. There were theories that Oswald was part of a greater conspiracy. Lincoln's successor was named Andrew Johnson, born in 1808. Kennedy's successor was Lyndon Johnson, born in 1908.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
You tell me, you can't make that shit up, man. That's why I said what I said. You might well say that which, you know, we speak as a man right now because we really truly don't know. But look at the comparisons. You might well say that guy was reincarnated into John F. Kennedy, and they both died the same goddamn way, man.
We're doing the same thing.
For doing the same goddamn thing. And that's how the Lord will have it, man. Have it be, all right? But these elites, they know this. These elites that's in power, they know and understand. They know and understand reincarnation, man. All right, just like we do. We truly, yes, we believe in reincarnation because it's all throughout the Bible. It's all throughout the Bible, man. All right. And with that being said, we know that the Lord has people here. Even the last ruling elites of the Roman Empire, they're back, man. They're back and they're respected so-called respected seats, doing what they do. All right, but they're casting in a different body, in a different vessel, doing the same goddamn things they was doing back then, being degenerates, wicked as all our goddamn doors, man. Right? Ain't nothing changed. And they finna be judged. What you had? Let me get it off. I know y'all was holding.
Real quick, to back that point up that you just mentioned, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 9.
Probably gotta get some of that smoke on it too. Get some more smoke.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, it says, "The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun."
You see, there's no new thing under the sun. I jump to 6 and about around 10. Ecclesiastes 6.
Oh, Ecclesiastes 6. Come. And it says, "That which hath been is named," also like Ecclesiastes 6 and 10. "That which hath been is named already, and it is known that it is man."
That is known that it is man. Man, basically the Lord telling you that man is not new. It's nothing new under the sun when it comes to man. As far as man being here. All right. Everybody that you see around you on the planet Earth been here plenty of times. All right, through reincarnation. Right? They've been back here in the flesh, in a different shell, in a different body. But because we always say you can't destroy a spirit, man. Only one that can do that is the Most High. But you can't destroy a spirit. All right, which we are spirits. The things that's operating us, making us move and do and say what we say, is led by a spirit. All right, even these devils that do all type of work on the anatomy of the body, they say even though a body be dead, most cases, the body stays alive, or the brain, or functioning, what they say, vibration of the brain is still alive days after the body is fully cold and gone, man. That lines up with the scriptures. You remember that one that breakdown? The Lord, it went on how the Lord died in 3 days, you know? He died in 3 days and rose again, which is all through the power of the Most High. But after 3 days, what start to happen? Decomposing. Decomposition, you know? All right? But it all, you know, it depends on how the person died and all types of shit like that. But hey, ultimately, man, it's all up to the Most High. All right? But that person that you see, all right, just like we get on these elites, they play games, man. We went into it on the block before. When I say play games, they got it to where, look, I'm gonna keep procreating in this pool of people in hopes that when I do die and come back, I come back in my rightful lot, because they understand reincarnation, man. And they hope that even in this time, they hope that when they come back, they could be in power and rule and be over you as they always have, man. Right? And the nations, and the few people that's in the nations with them understand that. All right? And they understand who you are. And that's why I go back into Psalms 83. That's why they devised a plan to take your ass down, man. And they know, and like I said, they know who we are. They know that the men of the Lord are back on the earth. They don't know case for who, but they know that we are back, you know. They know we are back, man. Ruling. And going, what I want to say is going to rule, man. They're going to be over there. You got it? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O power. Verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And who hates us, man? Case in point, Esau, Edom, and the nations, they hate us, man. Right? So much, they want you niggas dead, man. They didn't pass bills and policies like Rex 84, all the in due time to kill you. Always one of these niggas, man. Yeah, I know. They're a nigga.
Want to kill your ass for shit like that.
Got the precept.
Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And so they have done what? Took them crafty counsel. All right. So when you look at these Tea Parties, these Bilderberg meetings, the trilateral commissions, all right. Who's the number one topic on the list? You Jakes. Now this brother here, which we seen it a couple of weeks back. Now here it is. You know, Jake ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but they say this gutter rat woman said that we, or Jake in general, is the number one threat to the 1948ers. How? Them niggas not thinking about you, man. They worried about switching sweets, all right, eat some Frosty Flakes and watching Bang Brothers and humping on something, man. Niggas not worried about you. They don't even know who the fuck you are. If you brought them up to Jake, man. Jake, the average so-called nigga don't know what the hell going on, man. So how they are the biggest threat to you? A nigga is worrying about another nigga, man. Okay. Nigga is worrying about a whole nother nigga. They not worrying about no 1948. So how? But they talking about this though, man. You hit them through the spirit. They talking about what we doing. That's the biggest threat to them, because it exposes them, man, on all fronts. All right, go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right, and we've seen it. That's why we always go through the old way of breaking that down too. You know, how there's nobody to speak up for you so-called Negroes, man. When you have the United Nations meetings, all right, these different meetings where all nations meeting on fronts to talk on a board, guess what? There's nobody there to represent the so-called Negroes. There's nobody there to represent you Northern tribes. And like I say, Chavez is fucking dead, man. Right? Which he was a fucking puppet too that they killed. They had to get him out because he started bucking up too. him, Muammar Gaddafi, all died around the same goddamn time. The niggas started to wake up to who was the head of the snake. All right, and everybody then woke up to that understanding that 1948ers are the heads of the snakes of the planet Earth, man, in the world. All right? And like I said, even that shit that's going on over there, I don't believe that bullshit, man. Niggas saying they doing this, doing that, but here it is, you got people drinking latte coffees and it's chilling in the goddamn coffee shops, man. And they got a war going on. Some ain't right about that shit, man. All right, but I digress. Go ahead.
Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent.
Uh-huh.
They are confederate against thee.
Yeah, they are confederate against you tribes, man. These nations are all came together in unison to take you down as a nation, to basically destroy you. All right? And they are all against you. We don't like the black man. Let tell you that quick, man. Go ahead.
Get out.
We don't like nigga. You know, them fucking Hamites hate you, man. That's why they don't live around you. They don't benefit you. Mother Africa ain't shit to you niggas, man. They hate you, man. All right? The China man, he hates you. He say, like we always, he tell you them big ass owl wings, some pterodactyl wings to you, with chicken fried rice. But he hates your ass, man.
Slime ball Arab.
Slime ball Arab, whoa, what's him? He's talking like a nigga dapping you off down here, because you niggas play them games with them Arabs down here,
My
man.
brother.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
What's him?
Dap you like this.
Yeah. We done seen this stupid shit, man. Still, they hate your ass. They would never tell you, well, how can I, what I need to invest in? How can I come out of the rut them in? They'll never tell you shit, man. They fuck on your women, all right? Because a lot of you black women, you go in there for fucking, you put things on credit, and then them Arabs be fucking on you, man. We ain't stupid, man. Milk, you just go in there with the Deja Du shorts on, all right? Just, I'm talking about double cheeked up, looking like a standing up like everything standing up like a swamp possum, man. And walk your motherfucking ass clean out there with milk, eggs, and all that shit, man. Hey, they better know he know an Arab that got a Judite woman pregnant, and she giving them hell too.
Giving him the blues.
Good for your ass, man. All right.
Enjoy the curse.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 6. If I can say too, a long time ago, you know, I had a little bit of a dealing with a Palestinian woman, and I ended up in one little Mediterranean shop, and I was asking him about the menu, like, oh, is it, and because the dietary laws, like, what are you? You know, I just said, you know, I'm Jew, and this is when I first came into the truth. It's like, oh, and we had a little bit of conversations, like, I'm Palestinian. Well, I didn't say I'm Palestinian. It's like, he said he was Palestinian. I said, oh, I used to, you know, date a Palestinian girl. Like, what was her name? Like, he changed on a dime like that. Like, he personally knew the chick. Like, I'm going to find out who she is.
Yeah.
Man, honor killing.
Get on our ass, man.
Verse 6.
Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Go ahead.
Psalms 83 and 6. The tabernacles of Edom.
And see, it goes through the list of who are your enemies, man. And then see, the Lord told you back in Deuteronomy 28 and 68 that you're going to have enemies. It's going to do X, Y, Z to you. It's going to put yokes around your necks. And it comes here, and it's listing your enemies. Case in point, number one is who? Esau. All right? Go ahead.
The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites.
And them goddamn Arabs that you love so goddamn much. That's why I said I don't see too many of you niggas. You got Rasha Reed, whatever the fuck her name. You don't got her around your arms, which it happens. You know, cause they get over here and they get loose and they get to being Americanized. But you don't see too many Jakes with them either. All right, but because they hate your ass, man, and the bulk of them know who you are. They know who you are, man. Go ask some niggas down here in the brothers. The stores called Brothers. Them liquor stores and shit, all in the bodega, all in New York, in the bodegas, all right, in them different stores, all throughout. Ask them about the Israelites, man. They have a full-blown conversation with you. Oh, we know that's you. Oh, but you know the Lord turned his back on you. He don't deal with you no more. It's about Ishmael. We are the chosen. You was chosen, but you ain't it. You ain't not the chosen. And you got your portion. You got your portion. Did it not the Lord say that they was gonna have the princes? You got your whole your shit set up over there in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia. You set up. You sitting fat, man.
Yo, got your Arab money.
You doing this on the black women now. You know, you shitting on her literally, man. You literally shitting on it, man. You know? And you living fat for now. For now. And that shit gonna be taken away. Cause guess what, Ishmael? Your brown ass going into slavery too, man. You know, we get on Esau a lot, and you know, and different things, but your ass going into slavery too, because you played a part in this thing too. When it's listing everything, but you also in history, before Esau had us in slavery, you had us in slavery, man. Sex slaves, man. You had your part in building slave ships and everything, man.
They're still enslaving you.
Yeah.
Jake's
Right
trying
now.
to go through Libya to get to Europe to this day.
Right now,
Yeah.
as we speak.
Yeah, that's your history. Ishmael, you have been nothing more than a
Vulture.
vulture, a scavenger. You let people, and like this has been your shit from the beginning. You let people war, tear each other apart, and then you come and enslave all the people that's wounded. All right, barely holding on with life, man. That's been your fucking thing, man, from the beginning. That's why you gonna get it too, man. Your women, your children, and you. Moab, your scrawny ass gonna get it too, man. But it's something about a fucking African and an Arab. I don't know. I have a thing for you, man. I really don't fucking like y'all, man. Cause y'all really arrogant too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
Super proud, man. And don't let them have a little BMW X5. All right, you stay in the Irish Channel down here. All right. You wear that fucking ugly ass beard that hang under your I hate them motherfuckers, man.
They shave the
Yeah,
mustache.
see the mustache, all this is
Weird as
gone,
fuck.
scorched, and you got that shit that just hang like a big chin strap, man. I don't even like put it, brother.
The dirty Thundercat.
Real quick, this is Joel chapter 3, verse 2. And I will gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yehoshaphat and will plead with them for my people Israel, for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Mm-hmm.
And
You have part of the land. That's why you got Moabites, you got Ishmaelites, Elamites, Cushites. You got everybody over there claiming to be the people. When the real Israelites, please stand up. You got all them doing this, man. But the real people are not over there.
they kicked out the real people.
Yeah,
Again.
yeah, man.
It says, and they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot.
And they literally did that. They literally did that, man, in history. They sold us for mustard guns, wine, and women. They literally did this shit, man. All right? Put us on auction blocks. Grabbed us up. Because what? Who came and made war with us? Them goddamn Hamites, man. Go ahead.
It says, they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. Yea, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Yeah.
And all the coasts of Palestine. So the Arabs, all right, so-called Palestinians, and you Africans, man. Y'all formed an unholy alliance, like the brother read in Psalms 83. It says, and if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah. And you dealt with, like you Ishmaelites, like I said, you built the slave ships, man. The slave ships were constructed and made by you. Right? Things were financed by who? The gutter rats, man. Amalek. Go look it up. You brothers out there that got the ability, and you should have that spirit of studying and researching, man. Go look up the Lords of London. Go see what they did in the time of slavery, man. They financed and they funded everything, man. Which the Rockefellers, whose names was back then, the Bowers, they funded the whole goddamn thing, man.
Just look at the names of the slave ships, and then look at the companies that insured the slave ships.
Yeah.
It all goes back to Amalek.
Yeah, all roads lead to Amalek, man. You know, And that's what you brothers gotta do. You gotta go find out the origin of things, man. Where it all started. Who started it, man? Who came up with this shit? All right, you'll see it's nothing but the children of Satan that's doing it, man. All right? And they got this other fucking dude that's kind of escape me right now. But he was the one that made the deal. He was a Hamite. He's the one that made the deal he was the one that made the deal with the Edomites into taking that down. I forgot the dude's name, kind of escaped me. It might come up in my head in a minute, you know?
Cromwell.
No. Oh, okay.
Real quick. It
It
says,
brighten it up a little bit.
because you have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Which were the Israelites, man. He's not literally talking about gold and silver. He's talking about the Israelites because we are represented as gold and silver and the precious things of the Lord, man. All right?
It says, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians.
Yeah, who are the Grecians? AKA the so-called white people, man. Those are the Grecians. You can go a lot deeper into that, all right? But, preferably it's you Edomites, man. You sold us, you took us down, you devised a plan, you sold us to the so-called white man, all right? Go ahead.
It says, that you might remove them far from their border.
Right, far from our borders.
We're
Right.
a long way from home.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, we're a long way from home, man. Go ahead.
That's the point. It says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither you have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
So what's going on now? What's been going on since 1969, 1970? The Lord has woken up Abba Bibbins. Abba Bibbins have done what? Woken up other men. Other men have woken up other men. Other men have woken up other men. To the time you have us now, waking up you brothers and sisters, man. All right? Ultimately for the Lord to bring the recompense upon their own head. And the Lord has done it right here in Babylon. Have woken us up, man. Give me that in Psalm 50. I told you. That goes with that. You know? That goes right along with that.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Mhm.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
So that's what we went into earlier. You thought the Lord allowed you to jack us up as a people. Rape, rob, and murder, lynch, burn, drown, all those things. And you thought the Lord was with you. Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
And how is he setting us in order before our eyes? By giving us his precious truth to wake up and rise up, even in the midst. We really POWs, man. We prisoners of the war, man. All right? But the Lord has bestowed on us this truth to wake up. God damn. To wake up before our eyes, man. You know? Now, yeah, well, a big one. It was like a moss or something hit my eye. You know? And guess what? With this truth, this truth has basically shut all your lies down, E. You can't do a goddamn thing no more as far as when it comes to truth, man. When it comes to matters happening, because what happening now? The truth has exposed you. And your own, you got whistleblowers amongst you that's exposing your shit, man. You know? Case in point, Jordan Maxwell, Houston Mullins. All right? Even that other devil, which he works both sides, Alex Jones. All right? He's a total plant. And the ones you see that they don't fucking kill, them guys are plants, man.
Yeah.
All right? You know?
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, Andrew Tate. Because guess what? At the end of the day, man, when you throwing up that Vesica Pisces, you doing that shit, you're an agent, man.
Yeah.
Give a goddamn what you talking about?
Farrakhan.
Yeah, Pharaoh, yeah, he's big
Top
though.
level.
Long time ago, man. Go ahead.
Just real quick. The Psalm 64 and 8.
The honorable.
Oh, yeah.
Elijah,
My bad. The Honorable Minister
fuck out of here,
Farrakhan.
man. Get out of here, man.
Everybody he came up with has got shot and killed. He's still.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That don't make sense.
So Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
And how their tongues is falling upon themselves through their whistleblowers. Case in point, the top whistleblower now, you might well say, Eric Snowden, man. Eric Snowden exposed you I'm somebody expose you. You got the fuck up out the way, man.
Julian Assange.
Yeah, Julian Assange. He's another one.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
WikiLeaks.
Achilles.
Suppose all the shit you devils doing, man. Now the biggest thing is come out through many other people. It's trafficking shit that's going on, man. They said this has surpassed the drug trade. You know? Sorry, these devils are going. That's why the scripture says in Revelations, the souls of men. Slavery's still going on in this bitch, man. Under underground. Literally, man. What do they call it on the computer when they got the dark web? Yeah, they got all type of shit going on, man. It's a YouTube behind the YouTube. But you'll see some wild shit, man. But you got the elites and these people in this society got certain codes and numbers you put in on YouTube, and that bitch is switch. You know? And that's what the devil does, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, just like with the Walmart, the website on Walmart, how you go and click like little girl shoes, and the shoes cost $2,500. You know, they got the whole thing with the boys, and they just say, oh, this is $5,700. And somebody was looking at the website, like, why is this $5,700? But it was cool for them to traffic little boys, little girls, and things like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
It was
with
like
the Pizzagate shit.
Yeah,
but they said dresser. Like, it just was a regular plain dresser.
That'd be the name of a girl or
Yes.
whoever who got snatched up, man. The dresser be named after that particular person. But that's what, and like I say, the crime syndicate world, I've been knowing about that since Houston put me on game about that. You niggas out here in New Orleans, you catching sales on the corner. That shit been long down there 20 years ago. Them niggas in Houston selling drugs and doing shit through the internet, man. I'm going in to get Goodyear or Pirelli tires, and they're talking about some whole other shit, man. It don't mean that. That's how these elites get down, man. That's why that book I got at home, you know that book about the cannibalism and what goes on in America. They tell you now, they say these elites will be ordering whole body parts and adrenochrome and all type of shit, but they come disguised as some whole other. You think a nigga getting Amazon? He getting some Amazon though.
Getting a whole arm delivered to his front door.
Yeah. Little girls, boys, you name it, man. But that's how these devils get down. All right?
They're going to start slowing down school shootings, and they're going, instead of killing the kids, they're just like, you go pick your kids up one day, and they're not even there no more. The teachers ain't got no knowledge of where they went. They got snatched up during school.
Yeah.
They're going in school to take the kids out.
Because what you'll find out, the principals, the police,
They're all in on
town, everybody in on the shit, man. What you do when your children are going on the school bus, they going to school, and then you believe in your mind that another motherfucker's gonna bring your child back on the school bus. Never was there. Just like these assholes out here, they let their children twerk and dance on a party bus that goes around the town for a whole 2-3 hours, and nobody knows what the child is. You back at home playing a card game, man. You know, you about to say something?
Yeah, I'm about to say they just had an instance maybe about a month or two ago where the guy said all the children on the bus just literally vanished. A whole school bus full of children just vanished. You try to say it was some divine intervention shit, but hey, we talking exactly what happened, man. All them children is somewhere locked up somewhere, man. And you never heard nothing else about it, bro.
In a damn dungeon somewhere, man. Yeah. You got some raging Edomite with nipple piercings, all right, with fruity balloon draws ready to get down, man.
Damn.
You know, this nigga sweaty too.
And Harry.
With that latex mask on.
Yeah. Here's Johnny. He's coming through like that, man.
Gas in the back.
Yeah. Sick motherfuckers, man. All right, these motherfuckers sick here, man.
Yeah.
fucking hard on.
Yeah.
I got some for you real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 58:3. It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb."
Yes, they are. They are estranged from the womb, man. We didn't, like I said, the Lord have blessed us with instances. You can see it. You can see something that's sinister about sometimes even little Edomites, man. Especially the boys, man. I got this fucking video. I don't know if y'all seen this. Someone on Instagram, this little boy had a little Jake, little girl, and a bunch of Edomite children, and a little white boy was like, "Oh, she's not what do you say? She's a different species." Some shit he said, but it was like some wild shit. But you know, you understand that those are spirits, man. That nigga last time he woke up, that nigga was he was wearing some funny clothes and had niggas in order, man. Now he coming back as a baby. You know, them spirits, everything is spiritual, man. You know, everything is done through the spirit. Go ahead,
It says the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Uh-huh.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
I hate you, Mom. You're a bitch. I'm gonna kill you. And he be with the shit too. While you up there making red pottage, the monk, he downstairs hammering and drilling. You wondering what the fuck going on? He building a coffin for you, man.
He ordered one of those rampage suits.
And see, these devils, they all start off the same goddamn way too, man. You know, man, I looked at it, I got a video, I'm gonna put it on the thing. They said, where do most of the serial killers come from? And they went to Africa, only number 117. He went to another country, like London and shit, like 112. You know how many they got over here?
1,000.
Over 3,000, like 3,200, man. And most of them Edomites. The bulk of them Edomites, man. And they all start off the same way. They say they started killing animals first, insects, doing shit to them, and then they started working on people, man. And you motherfucker, you the epitome of sick, man. You Edomites, man. And that's what you hate about us when we bring up your history, man. The ongoing history of you devils. You devils are all into bestiality, pedophilia, the other shit where they get to doing shit to the trees, man. Pansexual. All type of sick shit, man. Yeah, you the minister of panning. All right? Go ahead, brother.
It says they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies, man. And we done seen it with the lady with your boy name Emmett Till, man.
Already on that bitch.
Yeah. All right, shut up. You know, go ahead.
It says, verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Yeah, their lies, the things they spit out is like the poison of a poisonous snake. Shut up. You know? And these devils don't mind lying, man. They lie as little kids, man. Right? He touched me. He did this to me. He stole. I seen him doing this and they ain't done shit, man. But that's the history of these devils. Go ahead.
There's a little kid that blamed something on a nigga. She was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Parents were laughing about it.
Yeah.
But it's spiritual because she was doing that shit in her past life, possibly, man. Getting niggas hung.
Yeah.
Drowned, drugged, man. All right, shut on.
No remorse.
Imagine doing that shit 50 years ago, 60 years ago, man. They'll tear up a whole fucking town looking for this nigga, man. And if you don't tell it, they gonna kill everybody in the house, man.
Yeah, all them jigs that got lynched in the past. What was the reason? Oh, they raped a innocent white girl.
They ain't done nothing, man. Oh, he bumped into me.
And then decades later, they find out he was innocent.
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
They say, oh, it's my uncle that did it.
Yeah,
Shit like that.
DNA. Yeah.
Rosewood. What else?
Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know, even they had shit down here. All of the Opelousas. Shit didn't happen in New Orleans and in Chalmette. You know, these devils have a long, and the shit that you don't know about that they don't come out, man. The white man doesn't have a good track record, man. Even from the beginning, he don't. I don't give a damn how much you fucking coons want to alter the facts and history. They just don't, man. There's nothing good about a so-called white man. All right. The only good so-called white man is a one that's deceased, man.
Yes.
All right, you gotta watch that nigga. All right.
His body
Close
might
it.
prophesy wickedness.
Yeah, man, you gotta watch it.
I started, yeah.
Yeah, it's like we had like technical difficulties in some situation that happened. But yeah, back into what we were talking about, man. You know, this devil, Esau Edom, all right, he's practically been running the world in wickedness, man. He's been also driving. Give me the scripture about the ham of the earth.
Gotcha.
He's just been driving everybody and everything into the ground, man. The animals are sick. All right, the people are sick. Even the earth, man. Everything is all out of course because of this devil. All right, the water is contaminated. The food, all right, it's GMO, spliced gene. You name it. It's not even real. You know, it ain't got more and more reports are coming out. People just trying to cook some meat, some chicken from goddamn Walmart, and it's like fluff. It's not even real meat, man. All right. And at this point, like we said in the last past video, it don't even matter that this devil is telling you. He's openly telling you, oh, this is organic. Where this shit was at when we was little? There was no such thing as organic.
Right.
You just had real fucking fruits and juice and all the other shit. Now, the shit is all bullshit, man. All right, and that's what you get when you get a devil ruling over you, man. It's not gonna do right. All right, it's nothing gonna be what it's supposed to be, man. All right. That's why like we always bring out, man. You go look at them goddamn horses on Bourbon Street. Them motherfuckers is pitiful. They tired, man. Walking on concrete. Got this fat ass police officer on your back all day, man.
The pigeons are depressed.
Yeah, the pigeons are depressed. You go to I went to the Houston Zoo at one time. Everything was inside. Everything was just tired, foaming from the mouth, beat down, man. Because they got a goddamn devil over, man. And now look at the people. Go to these highways and byways. You pass up these different neighborhoods where the projects at, man. Struggling and surviving. The good times, man. Go around them ways, man. You'll see Jake beat down, man. A nigga 23 years old, he look like he's in his 60s, man. For living a hard life. Because what this devil has done, he's plastered our neighborhoods with what? Graffiti, broken glass, all right? Sex, all right, heavy use of liquor and violence and guns, man. Right? When he's really technically he's the most violent man there is on earth. The scripture tell you he's a violent man. Right? And he's placed that in the neighborhoods of our youth, of our people. And now you believe that's the way of life. That's how things supposed to go. Meanwhile, when you go across the lake over here, these devils they have trees, waterways. You know, it's peaceful, man. Right. You can think, all right? You go into where we're from, it's gunshots, all right? It's crackheads, glass, it's noise pollution. That's another goddamn thing that's heavily in use here in Babylon. It's noise pollution, all right? And you wonder why them guys are not at their usual spot. Well, we got a thing down here called Bayou Classic, man. It's and like I always go, there's so many niggas out there, you can make a Tarzan movie. We ain't finna be out there. Right? The niggas gonna kill each other, man. And he started putting shit like that for them niggas to kill each other. It's like when you watch Life, all right, and Ray and Claude was told, oh, that's the boom boom room. It's just the so-called white man get a nigga a chance to go to the boom boom room and have a good time. But he knows for sure a nigga gonna kill each other, somebody gonna get robbed, all right? Somebody gonna get jacked. A nigga moment is gonna happen, man. All right? He set it up that way. Everything here in Babylon, especially New Orleans, is here to swallow you up. You're gonna get swallowed some type of goddamn way, man. Right. Now you won't get swallowed by the Lord, or you're gonna get swallowed by Esau Edom, man. You're gonna get caught up in these goddamn jobs, some buffoonery with some angry nigga, man. Some angry nigga on the road with a Nissan Altima with no headlights, man. Don't crash with that nigga though. Let him crash by his goddamn self, man. All right? You know, you gotta watch. What's this nigga gonna squeeze in anyway, bro? It's not a parking spot, man. And I bet you. Let's guess the race. Let's guess the race. I can bet you what it is, man. That look like a nigga woman, man.
What's that? Ultima?
Nissan Sentra. That's a nigga woman. Or that's some nigga driving his grandma car, man. And that bitch weeded out.
Or his old lady car.
Or his old lady car, man, with another bitch while she working at Walmart. All right? Go ahead. I'm trying. Yeah, give me that. Oh, we get yours out the way real fast. Y'all brother got something over there? All right.
It's the book of Baruch. Book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies.
Yeah, we were caught of the enemies. Because the brother just read Psalm 83. These nations have what? Come together to take us down. So when we was fleeing, all right, when you read Luke, 21st chapter. I think it's 21st chapter. When Yahweh told them about the Romans coming down, flee, you don't have to get it, but flee ye into the mountains, all right, and go not back into Jerusalem. Well, guess what happened? But guess what happened? When we went to those different nations to seek refuge from the persecution, guess what? They even put us in slavery where we was at, man. Right? They even ridiculed us and mocked us and kicked and put a foot to our ass, man. Yeah. What you about to say?
I just said, damn.
Yeah.
We never caught a break ever from no
Nah.
one.
But you shouldn't catch a break when you're going up against the Most High, though, man. That's what the Lord tell you in Ezra. He said, man, we deserve debt for all that we done to the Most High, man. All right, going off the way we did. You got the ultimate supreme power, all right, dealing with you, but yet you want a funky ass nation, man. A deity from a nation. Or the people themselves, man. But you dealing with the supreme power himself. Like I said, we deserve worse than that, though. We deserve that. That's what the Lord contemplated about killing our asses, man. To Moses. But Moses had to be, hey, Lord, no, don't do that. You said you was going to do this, man. And he's like, you know what? The Lord repented of himself, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like a tub of mayonnaise. Yeah, helmets, too. Blue plate. Go ahead.
That's it right now.
Go ahead, brother.
That's why he brought it out here at night.
Yeah, he don't want to be seen with the bitch. You come out here, get up against them bosoms. I love you. Go ahead, brother.
That was it on the room.
I don't want
Yeah, this.
I want a fool.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
This the book of Ezra. Is backing up the point that you was making. Is Ezra chapter 9 verse 13. It says, and after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds.
Yeah, we did some evil deeds, man. All right. Case in point, when the Lord just did a miraculous act through Moses, splitting the Red Sea. Niggas seen the waters actually split. You know, dry ground between the middle. All right, everything. I'm talking about the water's like a wall levitating on each side. All right, held up. All right, got to the other side and then swallowed the Egyptians. And niggas already was bickering and complaining and talking shit, man. Which that's what niggas do, man. That's what niggas ain't never satisfied, man. Complaining and shaking. That's what a nigga do, man. Every goddamn time. This is always some shit with a nigga, man. Nigga got, go ahead, but you could be in a 5-star suite. All right, with a nigga. The nigga just gonna complain. It ain't nothing right. Oh, my back hurt. My ass. Hey, brother, what the fuck? No, go ahead. Fuck it, bro.
The Lord took us out of slavery from Egypt, and we complain in the wilderness.
Go ahead.
It's Ezra 9 and 13. It says, and after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that thou, our power, has punished us less than our iniquities deserve.
See, they said the Lord has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, because we deserve that, man. All right, the things that really, what the Lord said, I forgot a scripture that is. What he said, man. All right, talking about the northern kingdom, he said they went the horn, and then that daughter Judah went the horn after them, man. We went doing the same shit, all right, as a nation, after those different gods, man, those different nations, all right, and them nations don't give a damn about us, man. All right, when you were left out to dry, the Most High turned his back on us. They put a foot to your ass even more, man. And the Lord allowed them to put a foot to your ass, man, which we needed. All right, we like I said, we needed debt, man. That's why the Lord had took him out of the whole bunch, his chosen. And 2/3 is fully gonna get debt, man. You're gonna get that in some, That was it. Yeah, and the Lord has, done us less than our iniquities deserve, man. Cause this shit is ridiculous. When you see different Jakes sitting up there just look at the Jakes that go to these different institutions, these colleges and shit. They literally become Edomites, man. A nigga start popping and dealing with a white woman, he start acting like a fucking white man. All right? Oh, baby, how you doing? Nigga, you don't know you don't talk like that. Honey. My sugar plum. What that nigga said on the trip?
My lug nut.
Oh,
My
little lug nut.
My little lug nut.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You niggas saying right. These niggas ain't right, bro.
And when a nigga woman elder, when they get
Oh,
with
yeah.
a white man, they don't act. Oh, wait, get down. They don't do all that.
You don't see all that sass and neck
Right,
rolling and shit, man.
right. You don't see none of that.
Jake wearing the turtleneck.
Tweaking.
Dockers and shit. Boat shoes. You know?
Corduroy pants.
Yeah, corduroy. Niggas wearing corduroys, man. I ain't seen corduroys since fucking pre-K, nigga. You know? I need a latte. Espresso. Niggas get to doing some weird shit, man. You know? But that's Jake. Jake started to become those nations. All right? And it don't matter what nation. It don't matter what nation Jake with, man. Jake can fall up on an Arab woman. He gonna start doing what their nation's doing. Look at that shit. That's why your boy got the fuck out of there, man. That nigga Young Jeezy, that bitch wanted to change. That nigga started dressing like a Chinaman. He like, man, fuck this shit. Yeah. Nigga got the fuck out of there, man. You know? Nigga ain't eating no more. This bitch making broccoli soup.
Stir fried every night.
No more
Yeah,
Popeyes.
no more popping. Bitch sleeping on the couch, man. Fuck all that, man. I gotta pop something. Them nations don't want to do nothing, man. You know, shit get bad. You know, motherfucking man. Hey, bro, at the end of the day, them motherfucking nations, man, they gonna change Jake, and it has. And we in this predicament because of Jake dealing with the nations, and they turning their hearts away from our power, man. All right, go ahead.
It's 1 Kings chapter 11, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 6. And Solomon did evil in the sight of Yahweh, and went not fully after Yahweh as did David his father. Then did Solomon build a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab.
Yeah, see, he built a whole like a whole little temple for the Moabite woman, man, or the Moabite women he was dealing with, and they was doing and going after the ways of their gods, man. Right? That's the thing about Jake. Jake loses himself, man. Jake get caught up in the women, the glitz, the glamour, the clout, the entertainment of things, man, and lose his whole soul, man. Go ahead.
It says, then did Solomon build a high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon.
Yeah.
So so-called Chinese woman, so-called Japanese woman. It says, and likewise did he for all his strange wives, which burnt incense and sacrifice unto their gods.
Yeah. So he was doing the same thing. You know, it might be a day he walking down the stairs, he dressed like him. You know, he was probably possibly taking place, you know, doing the shit with him, man. But he was in an old age though. You know, he started to lose himself, man. Lost his mind, man. And he seen them big fine ass motherfucking women, man. You know, they was probably helped him back in the day.
And he was getting like princesses of the kingdoms and
yeah. And we know, goddamn, they was probably dragging nothing but U-Haul wagons, man. Back then, goddamn. And he was, you know how the old men, they just want to look at it. You can't do nothing with it. They just want to look at it, bro. They just want to have them type of women up under them. And he, like I say, he fully lost himself. You know, which we knew that was Yahweh Shai, but he lost himself, all right, you know, trying to please the women.
same thing with Adam.
Same thing with him too. Correct.
Yahweh Shai as well.
Which I'm gonna say this too, which Jake do every day. Jake lose themselves in the midst of trying to please the women, man. All the other nation women. You get to laying down in the lilies of the field with your feet out, man. With the spotted dog sitting on your stomach. And she looking down at you on the picture. You looking, nigga, he don't really want to be there. You know what I'm saying? That nigga told me that. He said, I really didn't want to take those pictures. But you took them. You were down there almost in the nude, nigga. You took them. Who that? You know, but go ahead.
It says, and Yahweh was angry with Solomon because his heart was turned from Yahweh.
Yeah, his heart was turned. You know, and like, you know, my woman Pee, that's what I'm talking about. You know, now you put a seed in Becky, man. And guess what? Them teeth and them fangs, them claws gonna get even bigger. You through, man.
Edomite coming out now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, and Yahweh was angry with Solomon because his heart was turned from Yahweh, the power of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice,
Mhm.
and had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other
Hey,
gods.
what you doing, man? You know, and the Lord always, for even from the time of which is funny you brought it up with Adam. What happened in the cool of the day with Adam? The Lord brought forth prophets to check him, rebuke him, man. Same thing right here. He's like, hey man, what you doing? Hey man, what the fuck is this big ass hell that you put up here, man? Molech and shit. But that's what Jake starts to go off, man. And do whatever the nations, if that woman is in some wild erotic shit, guess what? Jake gonna do that shit, man. She doing drugs, Jake gonna do that shit. All to please her. He don't want her to go. You know? Go ahead. Come on.
And had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods, but he kept not that which Yahweh commanded.
Yeah, he kept doing it. You know? He just kept doing the shit, man. Go ahead. That was it.
That's it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of First Esdras, chapter 4, verse 26. It says, yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many have also perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
Yeah, man. And that's the number one thing that bugs a man out in this truth, man. We didn't see it time and time again. I seen it for the last 16 years or so, all right? Apostle DeHart has said it back in 07, 08. You're like, man, the number one thing that bugs men out, you don't see Jake no more. Jake run away from truth behind a woman, man. Right? New broad or the broad they with. And it makes them bug out, man. That's what you gotta get your affairs in order, man. Because like the scripture says, the Most High is a jealous power. You know, you're gonna love this woman or you're gonna love the Most High, man. You gotta think the Most High the one gave you that woman. Right? You gotta learn to balance the two. Right? And the woman gotta know her place, man. A lot of you dudes, you ain't scared. You scared not to put your foot down, man. You gotta put your foot down when it comes to distributing your time. All right? Because you like I say, you going it's all about what you put your time into, man. All right? Crazy shit. That was it. You had something?
I'm thinking, yeah, I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Nehemiah chapter 13. I'm going to start at 23. In those days also I saw Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language.
Well, that was a disgrace, man. You know, for you to really, you know, because what's going on here? More likely it's the men. All right, and then them children are supposed to do what? Speak the Hebrew. But they speaking more of the language of their who? Their mothers. All right, go ahead.
This is when they were coming back to rebuild
Yeah.
the temple.
Right.
And could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people.
I'm gonna say this because we know, through Tobit, several things, we know that it's all for our women to deal with those other those are not Israelites, man. If our women start to deal with those nations, men, what happens? They bring in forward what?
Tears.
Tears, man. So so process of elimination, we know that those children were started by who? Israelite men. Which those are Israelites. But the bad part and the sad part was when they came back, it was doing what? They were speaking the language of their mothers. Nationality, whatever nationality their mothers was, they were speaking that language instead of the language of their fathers, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 25. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by the Most High, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons for yourselves.
Throw everything off, man. Go ahead.
Verse 26. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
There you go. We just read it, man. Go ahead.
Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his power, and the Most High made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin.
Yeah, outlandish women cause the sin, man. Because, like I say, even your sons, like I said, I got a representation in my family right now. You know what I'm talking about? When you get your sons to deal with their daughters, they're gonna go off. And best believe if your daughters get dealing with those nations, them men, whatever the fuck they into, they're gonna roll your daughter out, man. She ain't gonna never be the same.
So, Elder, is the sin getting with the girl who's of another nation, or going off and letting them turn your heart away from the Most High?
Let them turn your heart away from the Most High. Ain't nothing wrong, you can get with another nation woman. Do your business with it. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. As far as it was really going into marrying them, and fully dealing with them in such a way.
Like I said, it's even as with Solomon. Solomon got rebuked for worshiping the gods of the other nations. He didn't get rebuked for actually
Dealing with the women.
concubines.
Which you deal with them, you deal with them. You get your rocks off, man. But don't sit up here. Oh, I'm gonna break the mold and I'm gonna break the whole code and try to. You can't save them. Yeah, fuck Edomite. I hadn't seen dudes early on. Fuck the truth. I'm gone. My mama Edomite. Like, damn, nigga. Mama Edomite, she Edomite. You know what I'm saying? It's about your dad, though.
My niece is an Edomite.
Huh?
My niece is an Edomite.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. If she's fully an Edomite, it is what it is, man.
You're going to be in a different spirit in the kingdom anyway. If your mom an Edomite or whoever, when you in your right mind, fully under the new covenant, you'd be like, she Edomite, ain't nothing I can do about it. I don't care.
No, go ahead, you got it.
If I could say, you got to look at King David's example. King David had concubines or heathen wives, but did he go off from his power? Not for a second. Well, of course, there's that situation with Bathsheba, but he didn't. That's bad. He didn't follow after the gods of his concubines like King Solomon did. That was King Solomon's sin because Rehoboam, who was the next king after Solomon, his mother was an Ammonite, but he was still a full Israelite king.
The king of Judah.
Right. He was a Judite, man.
Appreciate that clarification.
Manasseh and Ephraim, their mom was a Mizraimite, a Mizraim or Egypt, a Hamite, but they were, part of the 12 tribes.
Yeah, Moses dealt with a woman of another nation. For sure.
And all 12 tribes come from different.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
the first Israelite woman was their sister Dinah.
Right. And that shows you got a lot of back then. You had a lot of black women talking shit. What about the sisters? Like, you don't really. They talk so much shit and down the black man. We don't really need them to bring back the nation of Israel. It can be done through other women.
Right.
It's about the man. The man holds the trump card and all this, man, with the seed. Right? They come from us. And even that when Benjamin messed over that man and his concubine and they started to wage war, Israel started to wage war against him. What happened? The Lord pretty much wiped the Benjamites out.
There's only like 400 left.
Yeah, and then what he did, what he told them, what happened with them though? They started seeing the women. It was a particular women of another nation. Women of another nation. They hid in the bush and waited till they came out and got them, man.
Was it another nation or were they Israelites?
Nah, they was the women of the nation. It was told that no Israelites to deal with them. Their daughters, sons, nothing. Don't even deal with them at all. So they took women from another nation and did it, man. And brought back their tribe. That's how cold the Most High is, though, man. Go ahead.
Real quick. Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
Yeah, it's all about your dad, man. We love our mothers, but it's about your daddy, man. That's why Apostle the boss said it about 2 years ago or so, 3 years ago or so. If you got a bad relationship with your pops, man, make that shit right. All right, make that shit right, man. Because so most dudes only believe in the one side of their mama telling them about their pops. If he's not around or so, we know that a lot of these women. Our mamas are crazy, man. All right, your mama exaggerate, go off, and say all type of shit. Whatever.
I think it was Israelites because it was one tribe. When they were having that council of what they were going to do against Benjamin, they all came up
They
there.
told their parents to not be upset about what's going on.
Yeah, and there was one tribe that didn't come up to the council. And they're like, okay, everybody that came up to the council made a pledge not to do it. But this one tribe that didn't come up, they didn't make that pledge. So go get your wives from them.
Yeah, it was Jake. Okay. This real quick. This is the back of the elders. Sirach 3 and 9. For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations.
Yeah, and we see that, man. Read one more time, man.
This is Sirach 3 and 9. It says, for the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of the children.
Because the man established the house of the he established the house as a whole, right? Right? The father, because he brings for what? Order, stability, protection, right? And he established the house. You know, he sets forth order in the house. But it says, what about a woman?
But the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations.
And she roots out the foundation. We see that. And what's the biggest strategic plan that the so-called white man did was splitting the homes up, putting these women over the children, and from there you got what? You got thugs, whores, degenerates, man.
They said children do better under a single father than they do a single mother.
Yeah,
Much better.
Showed you that shit, boys in the hood.
yeah. You see it, man. These women, all these girls are aspiring to be what? Sexy red now, man. All right, talking about Pound Town, Butthole Brown, and all that dumb shit, man.
They just had an Eve that went viral for. She was like a ballerina teacher. She was complaining that all of the young girls, they were like 5, 6 years old. They wanted to dance to Pound Town, and she just went off. She was going in on Eve just being a horrible mother. Yeah, she was crying.
Yeah.
But yeah, it says for the blessing of the father.
She's one in a million. Because the bulk of them, what they would do, they would turn that shit up. They would go right there and turn it up and have your child twerking.
Dance with them.
Dancing with them with the bullshit, man. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what it's done now. The new plan now by the elites is to attack that. The black woman is going to be furthermore gone into the abyss, man. By the time they get done with it, you know. By the time the missiles come, you know, hey, you black women going to be obsolete. What you are now, like nobody constantly want to really deal with a lot of you, man, because you're not right in the fucking head, you know. You're not right in the head, man. Especially when it comes to the upbringing of children. You sit up there, all right, just because you're mad at the dad, you go off and tell what? All type of fucked up stories about the dad, man. All type of lies and shit to the child. It fills their head up against their pops, man. All right? Women do a lot of wicked shit, man. Instead of letting the man see his child, man. You gonna run down there to get child support. All right, and guess what? Child support people taking 70% of the shit from you. You're only getting 30% of the bullshit, man. And you start all type of other fucking lies and bullshit, man.
Yeah, the first thing they do when you go for custody of the child, the lawyers actually tell the woman to say that he assaulted you, so they can get custody, man.
Yeah, it's all a sham. All right, really, it's going against both of you, man.
Yeah.
All right. To keep the shit going, to drag it out, to get more and more money, man. But you don't see that. You just feel, a woman is filled by emotions and anger. All right? Go ahead.
It says, glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee.
Yeah.
That's a Jake scripture, man. Jake really get off on saying, I grew up without my dad. Fuck that nigga shit. And my daddy and shit. You got that from your mom, man.
Yeah. He only heard one side of the story. Yeah. Go hear that man's side, man. Judge the matter right.
Your mother's never gonna tell a story where she's the bad guy.
Right. Never.
Like I was totally disrespectful to your father. I was out of order. That's why you grew up without a father, because I ain't shit as a woman. She's never gonna tell you that.
Even when we bumped our heads, things happened amongst us, I should have stayed.
Yeah.
You know? They basically the woman just say fuck the family. She just strips the family structure up. Right? But a lot of times you find out you don't want to run the man off. Our dads and shit like that, you ran them off, man. With your crazy ass attitude.
Talking crazy.
Putting hands on them.
Yeah. Crazy shit, man.
Hot grits.
Yeah.
Said, glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee.
Yeah, and the most important thing is to honor your pops, man. Your pops is the one brought you forth here, and really, you try to iron that thing out the best you possibly can. Some of them, some of our pops is bugged out. Some of them possibly on drugs or whatever. But hey, you just try to mend somewhat of a relationship with him, man. We here in Babylon. Jay fucked up, man. Go ahead.
For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father.
The glory of a man is from the honor of his father, man. How many of you Jays really just, went up to your pops and looked at him in the eyes and just told him you love him, man? Kissed him on his head, or, went and done some shit with him. Caught up on old times and shit, man.
Thanked him.
Yeah, thanked him. Despite what the fuck
Forgiving him.
Yeah, what he done and forgiving him, man.
They get their dad's socks for Father's Day. Mother's Day is this big extravaganza.
Fucking Nautica cologne, man. That man deserved more than some fucking Nautica cologne,
belt.
man.
A belt.
Regular dollar store belt, man. Come on, man.
When it's your house, his house that he paid for, you living in, his food you eating.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It says, for the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children.
Yeah. But like I said, you honor your mother too, Try to keep a solid relationship with her, but not more than your pops, man. That's who comes first, man. It's the other way around. Here in Babylon, it's about mama. You don't even hear about your daddy, man.
Woman shall compass a man.
Boys to Men song, Mama, I know I love you. That song.
Yeah.
From, Soul
Boy, I hated them niggas with them Jerry curls, man. Hated them niggas. Not Jerry curls. Them niggas had them S curls and shit. Hated them niggas, man.
Yeah, I had one in the 80s. Hold on.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
No
Brenda's
comment.
got a baby.
This is verse 3. It says, whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sins.
See, just all that, man. And how much more, our spiritual parents, man. You gotta honor them. Which is, like I say, them being the apostles, man. Those are the men that begot you in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, that taught you the truth. Or your elder of your particular camp, however you came up, man. All right? It's deeper than the scriptures and everything that's going on is deeper and spiritual than anything, man. All right? And how much more your physical pops, your pops that begot you, all right, through through your mother, man.
Yeah, your father's the only reason you were Israelite. So if you're in the truth, you're talking about the kingdom of heaven, you're talking about Yahweh Shai, you're talking about I got all my fringes. The reason you're able to do that is because your father is from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not your mother.
Yeah, not your mother, man. Yeah, if you screaming in the kingdom, but then you shitting on your pops, you bullshitting, man. You full of shit.
Asshole.
Yeah, the kingdom of heaven, I say this all the time, it's a brotherhood and it's a patriarchy.
The kingdom,
The
not the
kingdom.
queendom.
Kingdom.
What the king? Anybody know what kingdom mean?
The domicile of the king.
Say it again.
The domicile of the king.
Yeah,
What
basically
queen-
the meaning of kings,
kings
where kings dwell, man. They ain't say queens, which we know that word queen goes into prostitute.
That's some heathen shit in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no queen of Israel. Right? King
It
David.
ain't say princesses either. All right, the woman can only be a man's princess, according to what Abraham did, man.
Yeah.
All right, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, only Israelites are princesses, but like the brother just said, it's a kingdom. There's no, you can't have a society in which women are in authority, but also men are in authority, and they're on some equality shit. That's some heathen shit. That goes back to ancient Egypt. They
Look
had
at America today. Men and women hate each other.
Yeah, that just leads
That's
to
what equality brings us. Hate. You're equal and hate each other.
Yeah,
Everybody's wrestling for power, man.
yeah. That's equality is just another word for dysfunction. All right, there's if you have an order, there's hierarchy. So anytime you remove hierarchy, you do what? You create chaos. But this society tells you like it's a good thing. Oh, equality, we're all equal. We're not equal, man.
Which goes back to the precept you brought out.
I
The
got
woman
one back up.
will root up the foundation.
Exactly.
Hey, sports. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate stamp on equalizer. You got some people that are phenomenal athletes and other people that are just fucking mediocre.
Right.
But everybody's equal, right?
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes. Ezekiel, my bad. Ezekiel 34, 31. And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture are men, and I am your power, said the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, that's plain. All right, the Lord is our Lord, and we're the lords of the women. That's the order. All right, the Most High is married to the nation of Israel, the men. That's what the brother just read. That's plain, man. You can't get around that. Like I was saying earlier, there's no queen of Israel. King David had many wives. There wasn't one queen while he was on the throne. All right, Solomon, Hezekiah, you name any king of Israel in the Bible, his wives were never referred to as queens. That's the word means prostitute. You can't tell Eve that though. She's really
Black Nubian, and that Nubian shit just mean, I think, scarf or rag, man. No fucking such thing as a Nubian queen.
madness.
Right? It's madness, man. It's woman worship, which a lot of you jakes really be caught up in, man. You worship a woman, you worship the box, the pussy, all right? The punani, whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. You niggas are weak, man. You know? Niggas are weak.
Especially that black conscious shit.
Got one in the back.
Just something straight to the point. This 1 Corinthians 11 and 8. And it reads,
Story 3, huh?
God, go all the way down.
No, just jump 3,
All right.
and then jump.
Con, 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. I'm jumping down to 8, and it reads, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
Yeah, that's plain, man. That's what the brother been saying. We are their gods, man. This as Yahweh Shai is our power. We are their power, man.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman.
What?
Neither was the man created for the woman.
What? Say that again. One more time.
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Yeah.
You can't tell Eve that, man. That's, she really believes that we're her servant,
Right.
which is the exact opposite. The word woman means servant.
Hey, and it's crazy we going over this. I just finished watching a video. It was a short clip. This woman said that women came from somewhere else to subdue men because we need to be in subjection.
So they gotta be that. They gotta be that bitch.
What
Call
race?
herself
Yo, you know
black-
what race?
What race?
You know what race?
The
The
Black
Islam.
Kid said, they have to be that bitch.
Priscilla.
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 Yeah, she see a bitch like that. She's in that.
Jezebel spirit.
No, remember them old girl used to come on TV, Xena,
Warrior
the warrior princess. They captured all the men.
She just a dyke with bad game. She don't
That's
have-
crazy.
That's all that is.
You know, y'all ain't never seen that shit before?
Yeah.
She threw that little boomerang thing in
Oh,
people.
right on the hearts in the beginning. They got number of men. It's numbers of army full of women. They got all the men in subjection, man.
Wonder Woman.
Hey, I was a little boy. Oh, man, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
This brolic
You know,
ass bitch.
you start cursing. You little boy. This is bullshit. Change that shit, man.
Put on Hercules.
Remember the TV used to go.
Yeah.
I changed that shit, man.
I wish it would do the red.
Yeah. Change it. That's that. I was a young boy. I knew that was bullshit. What the fuck is up with her? Change that bitch on Conan, man. You know?
I kept it on Xena because she looked good.
Yeah, that bitch ain't-
Shit, we'll leave that there. But I got one to back. This is Proverbs 8:4. Unto you, O men, I call.
See? To you old men, I call them, man. Go ahead.
And my voice is to the sons of man.
Right. And I'm gonna say this to you. You had certain women, all right, that the Lord bestowed certain things to and dealt with. Case in point, Ruth. All right, Ruth was a vessel used to bring forth who? David. Right. And that's all it was, man. It was no need to worship Ruth. There was no need. Case in point, even Yahushai's mother, man. Yahushai's mother, all right, was told directly what was she going to bring forth, you know?
And you had that one Eve that told, blessed is the paps that thou gavest suck to. And Yahushua is like, no, blessed is the one that found. You got it kind of.
Yeah, man. Because you got people in there still in that spirit to this day, man.
You can tell it's the Israelites. You can see a congregation of so-called Negroes
Going back and forth, you know.
And Eve got that head wrap on.
Yeah.
No, she got that giant ass 5-gallon cap that they wear to church. It's St. Luke 11, and it came to pass as he spake these things, a certain woman.
There's always a woman with that shit too, man. All right, you got some toothless niggas be right behind him, talking that shit, man.
Henpeck nigga.
They fucked up too though, man. They the same way.
They get the whole check.
They worship a goddamn woman.
They give her the whole check. Like, he don't even see the check.
He don't know. He never seen his money in his hand.
Issachar go to work. Esau take the taxes, and he just give the rest to his wife, man.
My dad did that.
It's St. Luke chapter 11, verse 27. And it came to pass as he spake these things, a certain woman, so-called black woman, a Judite woman, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice. Like, who do we know? What woman has allowed it? You could picture this in your mind.
Looking like Blanca.
Yeah. A certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked.
Which is off, man.
Off. Super
Right.
off.
That's why, and they do that to this day, because what the tool who they give praises to when you bring up for Jesus Christ, it's the woman. What's the Semiramis and Tammuz, man? They still worship a baby.
Mary, yeah.
They still worship a newborn baby when the man clearly died at 33, man.
Clearly.
You know, but it's all when you get into Semiramis and Tammuz and many other things you start to learn is woman worship. They worship phallic symbols. You know, it's same thing with the Latin tribes. Every time they show Mary, she's behind this thing. Behind it look like what? It look like a vagina, man. She's literally standing in a vagina with her hands like this and shit, you know. But that's what it's about here, man. And they worship the womb, right? And it clearly shows you these elites know what's going on, man. All right, go ahead.
But Yahushua said, yea, rather, blessed are they that hear the word of the Most High and keep it. Yeah, so he cut her, man. The Lord never at any time gave in to that woman worship. Even when they came to get him when he was like 12, it's like, woman, I'm about my father's business. Mm-hmm. Like, look, woman, like,
and when his mom wanted him to make the wine, woman, is y'all trying to make me, do my business before my time comes?
Yeah, man.
He wasn't a simp.
Yeah, I wasn't a simp.
Yeah, the bulk of the men here in this society are simps. All right, the woman can ragtag, do them however the fuck they want, talk to them however they want, and Jake goes for this shit, man. All right, you gotta have some cojones about your fucking self, man. All right, you gotta stand on principle. All right, and if you lose, hey, but what my man said, Andrew Tate, he said there's been many women I love dearly and just walked away from them, man. You gotta have a particular standard about yourself, man. Despite the woman and everything, the children and everything, man.
Anything that takes you away from the Lord, ultimately, you got to make a choice. And really, the choice is super easy if you have faith and understanding. It is what it is.
A lot of the stuff is something make men question, even men of the world question, like, do we even need women? Like, you could skeet on a petri dish and 9 months later your baby's born. So,
well, you need a womb to have the seed,
but you don't need them.
Yeah.
You know where it is how now in this society, especially how they have corrupted the Judite woman, all right, the Benjamite and the Haitian woman. They corrupted their mind. They think that they're the end all be all, that you need them. You don't need them.
A westernized woman.
Women need us. We don't need them.
Right. But the Lord, like I say, right now, that's why a lot of them dudes,
passport bros.
I just see them nigga in the Columbia. You just got a motherfucker just dancing them hips in the middle of Medellin. And them dudes like God, and they come in selected in them. They come into them.
They wait for you to get off the planes, and they make you breakfast.
Yeah, them dudes went to. I didn't see them dudes go to Thailand. Philippines is on, man.
Dominican Republic.
Oh, baby, what the fuck they say?
Black man, chocolate man.
They said some other shit. BBC. They come up, hey man, and they come up and grab that thing, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They come up and grab that thing.
Grab that Warhammer.
You know, for real. You see, but that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna. The Lord got women reserved for the elect, man. You know. Yeah, like you don't. Come on, man. Hey, man. If I had, if fucking Section Rain was the last thing, fuck no. I'm going over there, man. I'm serious. I'm going over there.
He's gonna do like Oman.
Yeah.
When he was supposed to go into Tamar, but he handled his business himself.
Yeah, man. Fuck that, man.
It looks weird to me now, Elder, when I see men get on one knee and propose to a
That's not in
woman.
the
That just
Bible.
looks weird to me now. Bro.
It's not
like,
in the scriptures, man.
That's like that looks so.
If anything, they're supposed to be doing it to you.
Exactly. That now, yeah, exactly.
If anything.
Right.
All of King David's wives bowed down to him.
Hey, Ruth. We were talking about Ruth. What was his name?
I think his name.
It's on the tip of my-
It's on the tip
It was
of my-
Obed. Was it Obed?
Obed, yeah.
Yeah, it's on
It might have been Boaz.
Oh,
Boaz.
Boaz. It said that Ruth came and got in the bed next to him and pretty much prostrated herself before him.
Yeah, when it speaks of King David's wives, it specifically said with their faces toward the earth, like all the way down. That's what y'all are gonna be doing in the kingdom, man.
Don't believe that shit today. Okay, brothers. Don't believe that they calling you Lord. Don't believe that bullshit.
My king,
Yeah. Don't believe that bullshit, man.
my rock.
And you, like I said, you as a man, you shouldn't even be teaching your woman, man. Don't give a fuck with your woman. Don't teach her nothing, bro. All you doing is stirring up a recipe for disaster, her coming up against you.
Being a lion in your house.
You know? Make sure you get it though, man. The children, you can tell them the Lord. Because you had a guy amongst us one time, he even tell his children, how about you shy or nothing. Jake was just an asshole, man.
He said, we don't do that around my kids.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Come on, crazy.
But like I say, as far as your children, shit, like you do your thing, but it's really for you to get it, man. That's the most important thing.
They're gonna make it off the strength of you. Like if you don't make it, then nobody making it.
It's proof. That's why you gotta get your shit together, man.
You killing them, like you not getting it. You might as well. That's the same as you killing your family.
Pretty much.
They gonna Lord will they get saved with strength to your back, man. All right, the Lord is gonna reserve them, right, from all the danger things that come, because it's all throughout the scriptures, all in the apocrypha. The Lord gonna deliver men and their children and their wives, man. All right. Even friends of the prophets, man, Lord will gonna be delivered, man.
Everything's on your back. Just like what the men got punished the worst for going off. The men that stayed firm are gonna get blessed the most. Like
that's why this thing is important, man. You trying to find something? Anybody got something? Yeah, you find what you're looking for?
yeah, I got it.
Yeah, bring it up.
All right, so,
You got something?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, go ahead, bro.
all right, so Luke 14, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, cannot be my disciple.
Read it one more time.
That is Luke 14, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father,
Do what?
hate not his father,
And he said the word hate too. All right. Get some level of understanding of that. Now, people in the world from the Christian church, the Baptist church, they literally go into hating. Like, what the fuck am I hate you? Going off. That's not what it means.
Yeah, the fourth commandment is, honor your father and mother.
Right.
The Lord's not telling you to break the fourth commandment. Like,
Now, when you go into the word hate there in the Strong Concordance, right, that word simply means to love less, right? Not to hate them, right? With anger and contempt and shit like that, but to hate, but to love them less than what you love the Lord. Like case in point today, if my mama said, "Oh, I got a party at the house, I got such and such going on at the house, come over here." Nah, mama, I'm going to serve the Lord. Oh, I'm in the hospital. Well, I'm gonna come to the hospital, but I'm gonna come after I do this, man. Sometimes, you might miss because it's something serious, but all in all, I'm gonna do this before. I'm gonna put the Lord first before I put What it says, my mother hate who?
Say hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, in his own life also.
In your own life. You got when it comes to this truth, man, you gotta deny yourself, man. This come before my feelings. This come before my wife and my children, man. If I had any. All right? It just is what it is. And the men of the Lord have done it. Now, Lord, we have forsaken all, man, and followed you. Oh, you got that? Bring it out. Bring it up.
This is Matthew 19 and 27.
It's cold like that, brother. It's that this truth is that cold, man. It's that cold. You know, you got some dudes that get all warped in the brain and fucked up. Hey, man, it is what it is. And if you fucked up about it, this maybe not be for you. Change the channel.
If I could make a point real quick, you talk about it being cold. It's just being faithful to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because look at Abraham. He'd been trying to have an actual, son, like
for the longest.
And this one, and Isaac was the son of the promise that he finally had. And the Most High told him, "Look, kill him." And without a second's hesitate. Well, of course, he had thoughts like, "Man, but I'm gonna do it." Like,
and the Lord called Abraham a friend. Which we, through Yahweh Shai, we all are made. Shine that light over here, man. We all made friends, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 19, verse 27. It says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee."
We have done what?
We have forsaken all and followed thee.
And we have done that. We literally have forsaken all. You had brothers that had so-called music contracts. You had brothers that's been in the NFL, man. NBA. All right? Bullshit, rapping shit, whatever in the world. Fortune 500 jobs, they could have been making $750,000 a year. All type of shit. And they forsake that shit for this, man. For the truth. All right? Women, I'm talking about countless number of brothers I know. Everything been cool leading up to the truth. Once it's out in the truth, what they women start doing? Bumping heads with them. And then left with the children. And the brother's still in the truth. All right? Still in the truth, man. What it says? Say it. Read it again.
It says, "We have forsaken all and followed thee."
We have forsaken all. Fuck it. Go ahead.
We have we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?
And the same thing applies to us. What shall we have for doing all this, man? Because we always go into every so often. There's a reward coming. We ain't staying. Hey, man. We in the middle of nowhere. Mosquitoes biting on our ass. It's cold.
It's the current music.
All right. All type of shit, man. All right. It's a reward coming behind this, man. Go ahead.
And Yahweh Shai said unto them, "Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration."
In the what?
In the regeneration.
Anybody know what regeneration means?
Reincarnation.
Yeah. In the reincarnation. Or back in the flesh. Go ahead.
When the Son, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses
should be doing what? Judging?
It says, that follow me in a regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory.
And we in the times of who? Yahweh Shai getting ready to sit in the seat of his glory, man. Coming back, slaying the wicked, putting the kings of the earth in subjection and taking their crowns and sitting in that seat, man. And we also gonna sit in those seats, man. To rule, to have dominion, all right, over the world and over the nations of the world, man. And to judge. And we're gonna be the governing body of the nation of Israel. That's what it's telling you, man. All right, read it.
It says, "Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that have forsaken houses."
What? Forsaken what?
Forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, sisters.
And what those houses represent? Your family, your place of business, all types of shit, your business,
your life, if need
your life, man. Go ahead.
Everyone that have forsaken houses, or
Uh-huh.
brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake shall receive an
We'll
hundredfold.
receive 100-fold in the kingdom, man. And damn, it feels good to be the black sheep of my family, man.
Wow.
Behind this.
Right.
Behind this. Because at one time you was, oh, this nigga gonna be the next NFL safety. Then as soon as this nigga whispering talking shit. You ain't it no more. But fuck it. You know? I'm gonna receive 100-fold, you know, behind the truth. You know, Lord, well, you must endure though, man. Go ahead.
You shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life.
Oh man. The capabilities and abilities to do what? To live forever, man. And we're gonna live forever.
To rule, to be
And-
respected.
yeah, forever.
And on this side,
Give me
like,
that one.
I
Go
would
ahead.
say, oh yeah, on this
Give me
side,
that
you
one
could
in the
receive
front
like
of the
all
car.
the riches of this world. You get killed, hey, the next
You know
day,
what I'm
you
talking
still a
about?
nigga.
Yeah. Still a nigga.
Right.
Yeah, and a nigga here, all you do is get a bullshit painting with your head all warped on the fucking wall. All right? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the Soulja Slim picture. You got the
with
big
it,
lip
be
on
big.
over there in the Seven Warders shit.
Big Frida statue.
You got a big Frida statue. That's all you get left, man.
Look like Leprechaun.
And then after so long, after 2, 3, 4 decades, they take that shit down, man. Paint that, man. Fuck that nigga. Paint back over that shit, man.
Hurricane.
All right, all right. But in the kingdom, you gonna be honored. That was one that endured in Babylon, man. That was one that stood stiffly and boldly for the Lord through thick and thin. You got it. Norwood and generations. It's deep down in it's in like in Sirach 40 something.
You talking about?
Yeah.
They were honored of their generation.
Yeah. That's it. That's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's deep off. It's like 42.
I think I know
43.
what that one said.
Yeah, 44. Read it from the top, man. Cause this is gonna be us. All right, this gonna be us, man.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 44, verse 1. Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begat us.
Huh?
There goes that word again, fathers.
Uh-huh.
Let us praise famous men and our fathers that begat us. The Yahweh hath wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning.
And really, and I'm gonna say this too. We are the beginning. In order for you to know this truth, understand it, understand Yahweh Shai and the works that he's finna bring to the nation of Israel, you are the first fruits of your family. You're the beginning of your family. All right? You was the same one that was back then in the beginning, creating all of the different creations. You was the same one back then when Yahweh Shai was walking the earth, believing and walking with him, man. You are the start of your family. You're really your daddy's daddy, man. All right? Go ahead.
Such as did bear rule in their kingdoms.
Uh-huh.
Men renowned for their power, giving counsel by their understanding and declaring prophecies.
That's right.
It's talking about the prophets. Leaders of the people by their counsels and by their knowledge of learning meet for the people. Wise and eloquent are their instructions.
That's right. And the same thing we're beginning to what? Possess now, man. And have the ability to do now. Go ahead.
Such as found out musical tunes and recited verses in writing.
And what are those musical tunes? These scriptures, man. These scriptures are likened unto music. They said that the elect was gonna sing songs, man. All right, which is the understanding of these scriptures, the prophecies, man. That's why it says we have sung, but what happened with the 2/3 of the nation of Israel? They have not danced. They have not listened to the sound of the beat, because we on a frequency like no other. You got to be on a special channel, you know, to understand the song that we're singing. Everything else, if not, it's like the Charlie Brown effect, man. It just womp, 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 womp. You don't understand. You can see us, you can hear us, but you can't understand what we're saying. It's like you brother said a couple weeks ago. It's like you watch with Denzel the Braille, all right, with the Bible, how he was
Eli.
the book of Eli, how he was traveling so long and so far to where they wanted to kick his ass behind the Bible, but when they got the Bible in their hands,
They could read it.
they couldn't read the shit, man. They couldn't read it because it was in another language. on another tune. And you got to be in tune with this thing in order to understand what's going on, man.
If I could say too, King David played the harp to put off demons, and we're singing this new song and putting off demons.
Right. Because what happened? What's backs him up? When you go into the book of Matthew, the Lord said, in that day, they're going to have many say, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied? Have we not done what?
Cast out demons in your name.
Is this what this is doing? Because all of us will sit. We had the prophets of casting off demons that's on brothers, that's on sincere sisters, all right? Brothers' children, all right? Bringing them into Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, rich men furnished with ability, living peaceably in their habitations.
Mm-hmm.
All these were honored in their generations and were the glory of their times.
Right. And we're gonna even in the kingdom, we're gonna be glorying our times. We're gonna be liking and love for what we have done for Yahweh Shai through this truth, man. And it's not gonna fade away either. All right, you know how a nigga like Bobby Brown, that nigga shit done fade away, man. It's no more humping and gyrating. Nobody like that nigga no more, man. That nigga got fat. The part didn't, you don't get the part no more. It's shit and gone, man. Steam is gone away.
Broke.
Yeah, you broke. Nobody loves you.
Broke, cold,
Homeless. People's couches.
That's not gonna happen in the kingdom, man.
and we're gonna be not only we're gonna have an eternal memorial, but we're gonna live eternally. So you're gonna be able to see the people you're reading about in their strength, in their youth.
That's right, man. And you're gonna be loved, man. Right? We're gonna be loved, man, and honored. Like the brother said when he seen the kingdom in his dream, he said when one of the elect came to a particular area of the kingdom, oh, that's one of them.
And he said as he was flying over, all the Jakes bowed, like it was like a row of people. As he went over them, they were all bowing, like
you can visualize that, man. Because when you read about Judah, it said Judah
be the praise.
Yeah, you gonna see praise. Y'all brother shall praise, man. All right, you gonna see that love and that gratitude for the elect in the kingdom, man. All right, nigga ain't gonna be showing. Yeah, that nigga did his thing in Babylon. Man. Fuck that nigga, man. You ain't gonna have none of that. They gonna like, nah, that dude did his thing, man. He held strong.
He stood stiffly.
Man. We got the crown, man. Go ahead.
That glow too.
There be of them that have left a name behind them, that their praises might be reported.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna have praise and glory in the kingdom. Jake trying to get praise and glory here, in a defiled society.
Trying to set up a nation of Israel, the nation of Israel here, to dwell here some more. Soup kitchens and shit. Yeah, bullshit, man.
Madness.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna jump down a little bit. It says,
even brothers that perish, their reward gonna follow them, man. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, and there be some which have no memorial, who are perished as though they had never been, and are become as though they had never been born, and their children after them. But these were merciful men, whose righteousness have not been forgotten. With their seed shall continually remain a good inheritance, and their children are within the covenant.
Yeah, man. So you're gonna have this nigga. Look at this shit.
That's the same nigga from last time.
I got caught by the police.
Yeah. Look at this.
That's the same.
That's the same.
Every week, man. Every day. Look at this shit.
Sweet.
You fucking Israelites and North, y'all bugged out, man.
Why?
In a 92 Forerunner, man. Why?
He ain't got no straight on that fucking tie sound like anything.
Stupid ass niggas, man.
He need to go nowhere.
Come on, man. But that's what the niggas, niggas do shit for other men to see them. Come on, man.
He ain't even go nowhere.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's like that scene in Dirty Harry where the one guy was saying, "Oh, he hates niggers, he hates wops, he hates kites," and Dirty Harry said, "Especially Spicks."
Stupid, man. Go ahead.
Verse 13, this is Sirach 44:13. It says, their seed shall remain forever, and their glory shall not be blotted out.
Yeah. Our glory is not going to be blotted out, man. It's going to be honored. All right? We going back to the old times where a man's glory and honor is going to be predicated on what? The name of his family, man. All right, you're gonna be known for what your family and who your father is, man. Oh, that's the son of Amawai. You know, that's the daughter of Amawai. You're not gonna put a blot and a smear on your father's name either, man.
You're gonna want to live up to that reputation,
Yeah.
that standard.
Here, fuck the family. Niggas become crackheads, whores. Look at the Jackson family, man. Yeah, the motherfucker went to doing porn.
That's a blot. When you think of Jackson, of course you know you think of Michael Jackson, but you think of that family as a joke. Like,
Yeah.
Who did porn in Jackson?
What her name is? Toya. I think
Toya Jackson.
it's Toya. She was doing porn, man.
Damn.
Other nigga, he didn't put shoe polish in his fucking head. Other nigga, you know,
Jermaine.
this other nigga,
Jermaine
he didn't sawed his nose off.
They all saw
You know,
Yeah, they also
fucking crazy shit,
like
man.
some Sphinx statues.
Yeah, man.
No nose, like.
Yeah, man. This shit crazy, bro.
Joe Jackson. He just said his name.
He didn't
been
look-
in the mud.
He looked like a fucking vampire. You know?
Vampire from God.
Yeah.
Like Grant, like Uncle from Brooklyn.
Yeah, man. Niggas is crazy, man.
Yo.
That's what happened to the families over here. They just degenerates, man. Niggas doing dope, niggas crackheads, male prostitutes, all type of shit, man. All right, but that's not gonna be so in the kingdom, though, man. Go ahead, oh, that's it, yeah,
I got that one wrong.
yeah. Who? You had one, right?
No, not sure.
Oh, okay. No one of y'all had it over here.
I got one.
Oh, go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 8,
Some nigga about another one though. Go ahead.
start at verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High. And if children,
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one I told you to get.
kind. Romans 8 and 17. Well, let's read 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
And you can see how do you know that we're the children of the Most High? Because the ambition and the drive that we have to come out here and do this, man. Edomite ain't gonna fucking do this, man. A Moabite ain't gonna sit out here in the cold
Amalek.
and they ain't gonna fucking do it, man.
Never see Amalek reading the Torah. Like,
Nothing. Nothing, man. But the children of the ones that have the zeal and the spirit connections to the Most High gonna do this, man. Their spirit gonna bear witness that we are those men. All right? Go ahead,
Verse 17. And if children, then heirs.
Yeah, and we gonna definitely be heirs of what? The kingdom. All right? We the men. All right? Go ahead,
Heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach.
See, we are joint heirs to Mashiach. So whatever Yahweh Shai gets, we gonna get, man. Matter of fact, he said we gonna get and do more than he did, man. And we know what he did. The man has so many miracles that they couldn't be recorded in the book itself, man. That's you might as well put to the side, all right, the casting out demons. Put to the side that he rose a girl that was dead. He made her come back alive, walking on water.
They translate.
The
They're teleporting.
The teleporting, disappearing, reading people's minds.
Somebody just touching you and being healed of a sickness.
And the Lord had it so much. He said, "We're gonna do more than that, man, in the kingdom." That should blow your mind.
It's gonna begin on this side. Some brothers are gonna get them spiritual powers.
On this side, man.
We be one of those men.
If
No.
oh,
Yeah, we're gonna. The Lord give it to us on this side to show His power and His miracles, man. Because it all goes back to Yahweh. Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, they get the glory. No, go ahead.
and it's about to say how you're gonna get it. And joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
And how are we suffering with Him right now? Being ridiculed and looked down through this right now. Because you best believe you on somebody's talking shit list right now. All right, we're suffering for it right now, man. All right, and our little suffering, it's not even. Hey, man, it's cold, feet cold. This is nothing. This particular. Well, I think what the scripture say. Yahweh Shai said something about the. He said about the cross and about how.
my yoke is easy.
Yeah, that's it. My yoke is easy, man. This is easy.
It said in Hebrews 12, ye have not suffered under blood.
Yeah, it's easy, man. What that is, man.
Tap shoe.
Sound like some fucking Jurassic Park shit, man. Fuck that is, man. Yeah, you got watch
Tweaking.
orange shoe wearing niggas, man.
A nigga woman with a,
Nigga
with a
wearing
bonnet
red
on.
and orange shoes and shit. You gotta watch them niggas, man.
Sound like a nigga woman with a bonnet on.
Go ahead.
Verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, you gonna get the glory, man. That's why when you read 1 John, I believe 3 or 4. Oh, you got it? Yeah, okay.
This is 1 John 3:2. Beloved, now I'm gonna start at the top. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of Yahweh. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Yeah, they know it's not. But meanwhile, they're making fun of us, man. So you making fun of us, you're making fun of the Lord. That's why you don't know him. The world doesn't know Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Nor that it knows us. Go ahead.
Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be.
It does not yet appear what we shall be. Right now, when you look at the nation of Israel, you look at each and every brother up here. Oh man, Jake, I don't know about him. He don't look like he can be of the elect. He don't look like he can be a man of the Lord, because it does not yet appear what we should be in this present moment. All right. Oh, because even we know that most people, especially women, especially carnal people, they look at the appearance of a man and not within the depths of the man's heart. Oh, he's short. Oh, his hair a little nappy, too little nappy for me. Oh, he talk a little rough.
His beard is spotted.
Yeah, his beard is spotted. Oh, his teeth ain't right. All type of stupid shit, man. But yet, what lies in that man's heart is right. Is really what the Most High is looking for, man. Right? Go ahead.
But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
Who is the he? It's Yahweh Shai. When he appeared, we're gonna be like him. And it tells you how he's gonna be in the book of Isaiah. He's gonna come back, not meeting you as a man. He's gonna come back angelic. So we're gonna become angelic, man.
Twinkling of an eye.
In the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, man.
In the true form, what your spirit is.
Yeah.
Final form.
Yeah. All right. Real, all right, gods, man. Because really, on a low level, we are gods now through this truth. Because when you read Isaiah the 41st chapter, all right, it tell you if you're a god, how you must become one. You gotta know the past, the present, the future of things, and we do. We possess those abilities, man. We can tell you about all the history of the past time, the creations, all right, the makings of this thing, what you call the planet in the heavens. The Lord bestowed that unto us, man.
We tell you what Esau's doing right now when we see an event take place, what he's doing, what it means behind the scenes.
Yeah, where it lies at in the scriptures. Oh, that's Ezekiel, such and such, man. So on a low level, the Lord has made us to become gods, man.
Hey, the Spirit said that we the only people on earth that understand Genesis, the first chapter.
Yeah,
because it's
the
talking
first
about
verse
us.
of the first
Yeah,
chapter.
it's talking about us. Abarat Azah, we're up that number. Genesis 1 is talking about us, so it only makes sense. We're the only people that get it.
yeah. We the only men that right now, if you put your pastors on the side of us, he'll get blown up the fucking water, man. Going into the Revelations, the Daniels, we the only men that possess those abilities, man. So when you go into the Isaiah the 41st chapter, we are gods, man. But we understand and we respect what the Most High said too. But you shall die like men. All right, because of go ahead. You got it?
Yeah, I got that word gods too right there.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
And we understand what that means, man. We ain't like those black Pan-African black gum niggas, man. From the world, they know you a god, black man. Stupid ass niggas, man.
They say black woman is God.
Yeah.
Too.
Like that other long lip cosmic nut busting nigga that's in Broad County jail right now, man. You know, that nigga that wore that black shit on his eyes with that hat. Not them Egyptian gods can't get him out of jail, man, with chocolate thunder in them. You know? We understand what that means, though. Go ahead, Al.
it reads, verse 7, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
Yeah, we definitely fell as a nation, all right? By disobedience. We also fell as a nation by doing what? Pursuing the other nation's women, man. Because we were those giants, all right? And we fell, all right? For going off. Go ahead, Doc.
I got that word, gods right there, and it's Strong's H 430, Alahayim, and it says rulers, judges, divine ones,
That's all of us, man. Go ahead.
angels,
And we are angels.
and gods.
And we are gods, man. But when you read 2 Peter's, the second chapter, all right, the Lord tell you, yeah, you know, we were the ones that went off back then, so that what the Lord did for a punishment unto us, you know, He put us in these chains of darkness as a punishment, all right? We're literally angels on earth.
That's right.
But for as a punishment, the Lord put us in these bodies, man, to ache, to be sore, to be fatigued, all right?
Get our meat by the sweat of our brow.
Yeah. And we also feel the curses of what? Because the curses going back into Adam still applies. We working. Thou shalt till the ground.
That's right.
The backs, the sweats of our, you know, we doing that, man. So we understand, all right, falling like we gonna be gods, but we gonna die like men. We understand all that, man. We don't get ahead of ourselves. But on a lower level, because what we're doing now, reading these scriptures with the understanding that we have and the capabilities that we have and understand, we know this is a low form of spiritual powers too.
That's right.
We know that we didn't see brothers wake certain brothers out of the state they was, and they have come on to do what? Worship the Most High. That's a form of casting away demons, man. This is a low form of spiritual powers, man.
Answer the question now.
Which is a miracle, huh? What you got?
This scripture says that the elect men are gonna be elect men of every nation, like all Benjamin, the northern and the northern kingdom as well. But like, I don't see a lot of Issacharites, Asher, Naphtali, Mexican men, like other outside of Judah. I don't see a lot of like Latin tribes waking up. So is all of the elect going to be men who are like us, that we know the truth, or we're in the truth, we're practicing, we're teaching it, or they're going to just be men that's just in the world that don't know that they're of the elect, and they're going to just be of the elect? You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if I'm asking it right.
Like, first and foremost, you got to understand, like, for case in point, what you think this brother is?
Tribe of Gad.
No, but he's of the northern kingdom. But that's through research and different things of action of his family. And
right. But men that's like it's gonna
but
be.
he look like Judah though. That's what I'm
right.
trying to get to you to understand.
But are they gonna
like
be
Judah.
teaching, like they're gonna be in the truth, or they're gonna just be regular men?
Some of them, like I go into time and time again with these brothers, you gonna have some give me that the scripture about how they're gonna have some that be delivered. They just gonna naturally keep the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, but they're not gonna be quote unquote
They belong to
in the
themselves.
truth. Yeah, law to themselves. That's it. And the law gonna deliver a lot of them, man. And like you got so-called men and women that's gonna be in these remote islands and areas. They don't even have internet. But the way that they live, the way that they structure themselves, is after the laws and statutes and commandments of the Most High, and the Most High going bestow salvation unto them, man.
Like I said, it's also this entire camps of Issachar, entire camps of Zebulun. There's GMS camps all over South America. There's especially like even here in Los Angeles, Chicago. There's a
Mexico,
whole lot of
you got a brother in Central Mexico. They got a couple of brothers that follow us. You got brothers in Suriname, Brazil. You got brothers all over, man.
Right. But are the elect men that like you was just saying, like we're gonna be changed and transformed? Are all of the elect that the Lord has got to Himself? Are all of them going to be like us?
Somewhere in the
a
truth?
part of the
Like prophets, or all of them will be prophets.
yeah.
The 144,000, all of them are going to be prophets.
Pretty much.
So everybody that the Lord saves is
Not every. There's the 144,000 in the elect. That's going to be the kings, like underneath Yahushua.
Huh.
But then you have the elect, the rest of the elect, who are going to be, you know, the friends that are saved, the wives and the children.
That great multitude.
And I'll say this too: all the 144,000, there's some of them a lot of them. I'll say in the spirit world, like a lot of them in the spirit world. Like you got 140, you got some of the 144,000 on earth. You know, in the spirit world, waiting with Yahushua to come back.
Do you got for the elect that's gonna come at the last very second, right before the destruction?
After they see miracles, after they see destruction,
They
great
can be
distress.
converted.
They're gonna believe,
Oh,
right? So everybody just ain't in one particular camp. You're gonna have some that just come at the last minute.
right.
You know, like the verse, you got some that had died off in the spirit world that's gonna come back with the elect. I mean, will come back with Yahushua to take down the so-called white man.
So
Right.
that leads to my next question: how do we know, or will we know, it when the elect are sealed? Is there a way for us to know when that's gonna happen, or if it's we know?
Well, like I'm gonna take the route like Apostle Tahar said. You might well say that the elect is still now. It just we in the times of the destruction. You in the times where the Lord is gonna make things happen. You know, as far as that's just me. You know, as far as things happen, you can pretty much see the route that we're going. And, you know, the elect is pretty much sealed, man. All right.
So
That's due to things that's happening over there in the Middle East. That's due to things that's happening over here for them getting to the threshold, implementing the chip. You know, like you might well see it in the next couple of months, next couple of years or so. They're gonna be pushing for it because at these different stores and venues, they already changed it to where go to Whole Foods. They got the palm machines in there.
Yeah.
Put your right hand right here.
You tap your card. You just got to tap your card now. So the system's in place. You know what comes next. Tap your hand.
Yeah. So
I don't even use the tap card.
yeah, we pretty much man. You could pretty much say that we're the threshold for the elect being sealed. Those same 4 winds that the angels were holding back, the Lord gonna tell them let them go. You know.
Once that, it's like, but
What you about to say?
just say, you know, we were speaking as men on that. I mean, you know, I'll just say this: once you see that chip being made mandatory, the destruction comes after that. So what? If the destruction comes, the elect are sealed and gonna get saved. That's a
If I could add to, you know, it's like steps to, you know, that it's a gradualism, how the Lord is just, you know, slowly breaking in different steps, breaking everything down.
Yeah, 'cause what we see now happening, World War III is on a break.
persecution
But
coming.
like I told you before, the crazy thing about all this is everything's gonna happen like a domino effect. World War III happening. Crash of the dollar. Walk of the beast. Sedition amongst men. Like, all this gonna happen. Boom, 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 boom. Now I can't say what chronological order, but I can tell you they're gonna happen in steps right behind each other. When one domino fall over, they all gonna begin to fall over. It happen. You know?
And if we still in this truth when the elect are sealed, we can pretty much say, okay, I'm in.
No.
Or no.
No.
Once you get beamed up on
You're
the
getting
chariot,
beamed up.
that's when you know. That's when you know you up that number.
Because you still gotta make it through what?
Jacob's trouble.
The tribulation, the great press. You're gonna get pressed. Hey, put your hand right here. You wanna take do you wanna take the mark of the beast? No. Okay, come with us. You got still out here, starvation, pestilence, sedition. You're gonna have to make it. You know? You got a great test coming. Well, you know, we studying right now for the exam. The main test is coming. Now I don't know what's your test, what's my test. What our test is all together, but the test is coming. All right? You gotta pass though. Or whatever your story, how the Lord has your story to go out, you know. We don't know. That's the beautiful part about it too. The hope of this thing, man. Just like I say, if the Lord was to tell me or you back then, told me, hey, you gonna be the elect,
We wouldn't be out here doing this.
I'm gonna be in the house, man.
Right.
I need to go outside for. Yeah. I'm gonna try to level up my guns on Call of Duty. Fuck it. Ain't going out there. Yeah. You know, that's how Jake think though, man. But the hope of it, that big question mark of not really knowing, that would drive you to keep doing this. But because if I go out, at least I went out preaching how about Shem. At least I went out helping to bring forth the kingdom for the elect, man.
Making your calling and election
Sure.
And guess what? When I come back, I'm gonna still be at least a big dog in the king. Hey, that dude died for a cause. You know, I'm the one you went out a martyr. You died for. I ain't go out a nigga though. Banging a flag, a rag, a particular. I went out
getting the chip.
I went out for the Lord though, man. And I still gonna come back. Like the Maccabees. Remember with the Maccabees, the mother and the sons told the king, "Unto me, it's redemption of life. I'm gonna still come back. I'm gonna come back over them. Hey, it is what it is. You know. Go ahead. You have something?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
Just real quick. Matthew 5:19. It's in red letters. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah. So what we're doing? What you want to say something?
Yeah, the men teaching the Bible, like the brother read earlier, we're going to be, Abarazes out, we're up that number. We're going to be the ruling class of Israel, but there's still going to be Israelites that are going to be saved too. I think we was going to get that Revelation 7. There's a great multitude that's not just teachers and prophets. It's also friends, believers. So,
Helpers.
Yeah. You got it.
But I'll say this, you got to make this clarification too. You shouldn't just sit on that like, oh,
I'm a help.
I'm a helper.
Yeah.
Like you should be you should. That may not even be allowed to be a prophet, but you should be striving to be a prophet. That should be the spirit you're in.
Yeah. And Moses said that. I think Moses and Paul both said you should covet to prophesy.
Yeah, that's the most. If you can do anything, you cover the prophesy, man. You should want to be a prophet, man. You should want to be able to have the capabilities of teaching. Where that come through? Studying. That comes through also getting under a brother that knows the scriptures to break down the history and learning, studying. Driving yourself, because a lot of the time what Jake can just be laziness, man. Not wanting to study, not wanting to research and read, and you gotta break that. We gotta break them old habits, man.
Labor.
This is a labor. Look how you don't. You gotta rebuke yourself. Look how you would not want to. You don't want to do it. But the apostles going back from the 70s until now, they had to go through big ass books, man, this big at the library. They tell you the story. I went to the library.
The decimal system.
Yeah, sit down for hours. Then remember the old fucking computers that had the black screen with the green words? Had to go through that shit, man.
DOS.
Yeah, had to go through that shit, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
They had to go through all that bullshit, and then look how we got it. 2-3 words on Google, boom, pop up.
Right on your phone.
Right on your phone.
That's a part of prophecy. Knowledge shall be increased. Like,
yeah, you gotta use that unicorn, man. Yeah, use it for the right thing. Don't use it for fucking Bang Brothers, man. Pornhub. Bullshit, man. Use it for what it's supposed to be used for. All right? How do I get my woman back? That's Jake, man.
What scriptures can I give my woman to get her in order?
Fucking stupid shit, man. And the Lord looking at it. Look at this nigga.
Kill this nigga. Kill it.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. You want to read now? Oh yeah, bring it out real fast. Let him bring it out. I told the brother to hold that.
This is Romans chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 13. For not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High, but the doers of the law shall be justified. For when the Gentiles...
Jeremiah 16. Let me look at it, but go ahead.
This is Genesis, what we were talking about yesterday. Romans 2 and 14. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves.
Read that part again, that little part, that little small snippet.
This is Romans 2 and 14. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law.
Now, what are the Gentiles?
Israelites.
Huh?
Israelites among the other nations.
All right? Israelite foreigners. God.
Which have not the law,
Which have not the law.
do by nature the things contained in the law.
Meaning that's why I say you gonna have Israelites that's in remote islands. They don't fully know, how about you on the side? They don't have internet in a remote area. They do naturally the things of the Most High. What it says?
These having not the law are a law unto themselves.
And they're gonna be those people like that the Most High gonna have mercy on the living, man. All right. And they, like I say, because you got a particular, like even on our page, you got particular people. Like we seen that woman from Africa,
Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria. You had
Ghana.
Uganda. There's another guy.
A guy from Denmark.
Yeah, another guy from what that is? Czechoslovakia or something like that. And the other part of Canada. What that other guy?
Quebec or something.
Quebec.
No, it was
It's a little.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah. People like that, the Lord gonna have, Lord will the Lord kind of, if they're right, man, the Lord gonna kind of, have mercy on them, man.
Think about like this too, Jake on a different spirit now, but growing up, say you go to a steakhouse, Jake will say, how do you want your steak? I want it well done. No red in it at all. Jake naturally just wants his meat cooked well. So you got these people scattered across the planet that just naturally, they don't commit adultery, and actually once their meat cooked, they're actually not a sodomite. They're a law unto themselves. That's that the spirit beareth witness that they got that righteous spirit in them.
The Lord gonna deliver them, man.
Thank y'all for that, man.
You gonna have particular sisters that's in some small town, some village, all right, all through South America, whatever, through the different isles of the sea. They naturally wear their dress. They got their head covered, all right. They're particular virgins or whatever like that. The Lord gonna have mercy on them, man. All right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 10. It says, "And in that day shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea."
Yeah, and that's where the Lord gonna deliver. All right, the bulk of the 1/3. Pretty much, predominantly, most of the elect are gonna be delivered where? In America. Now we got brothers all in London. We got brothers all in South Central America, South and Central Africa. All right, you got brothers all over. All right, we got a brother in what I think I showed y'all before. GMS Japan. Brother in Japan teaching, man, by itself.
Philippines.
All right, the Philippines,
Australia,
all right. You got a brother. I forgot one of those Dutch particular countries.
Netherlands, Holland.
Holland. You got brothers that's in Holland that are deaf. They still teach. They're still teaching in sign language, man.
That look like Edomites. It look like
Yeah.
a Dutch Edomite.
It is more than one brother that is deaf, man. So there is no excuse. There's no excuse why you couldn't get on the block. There's no excuse why you can use your talents. Those guys are deaf and they still use their talents for the deaf. The other people that might be deaf, to get your Howard shot, man. Same thing for the brothers that are teaching in the different languages, French, Spanish. All right, you got the brothers in certain areas. They speak, I think, Dutch, Portuguese. I think it's Dutch though. I think they got conquered by the Dutch. All right, there's other brothers that's in Ghana. It's not Ghana, Guyana. They speak. I think they speak Portuguese, but they use it. They use those talents that they have to bring forth what the elect, man.
Psalms 19.
All right, go ahead.
This is Psalms 19, start at verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the
Yeah,
firmament
I can feel it coming. It's rain about to come. So I'm about to shut it down.
And the firmament sheweth this handiwork, that unicorn, the internet that beams this word from one end of the earth into the other.
And like I say, like the brother going into that unicorn, the Most High set forth the unicorn or the internet, not to watch some bullshit on it, but to bring forth this blessed truth. You the old.
Brother name.
What are you doing?
Bro, that shit crazy.
Hey, bro, stop doing that, bro. Hey, you on the page again, man.
Man, I don't know why that shit happening, bro. I don't know.
Let me hurry up and bring it out. I'm gonna end it, man.
Got it.
He gonna want to end in the page again, bro.
And the firmament sheweth this handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Hey, across the planet, speaking in different languages, prophesying this word.
Right. Who else got something else? I'm about to hurry a minute because I don't even want nothing to happen, man. You guys up? You got a precept?
Oh, that was way earlier. I was another topic we talking about.
Okay. Anybody got anything else? You got something? Yeah, so with that, man, we'll give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Once again to the helpful apostle GMS. Peace and blessings, salutation once again to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Abba,
Abba, Abba, Abba, Kwame Yasharala. Shalom.